Welcome to another Sunday Night Live with your boy Olafire 777. Coming to you live from Grand Cayman, babes. Yes. Coming to you live from Grand Cayman. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you for joining. Yeah. Yes, babes. And if it's the first time joining, welcome. Yes, it's a channel where you're free to express yourself freely and respectfully. Yeah. And as I say tonight, forgetting that. I hope you all had a wonderful week and about to have a grand week also, because tomorrow is Monday, today is Sunday, the week start today, and it's already 4th of May. Yeah, the month is, May is here. Yeah. Good night, Alimiji TV. Yeah. So yes, peeps, big up on yourself and all you Caribbean people, especially whether you're on their yard or on their abroad. Big up yourself, guys, and I know that a lot of you used to your rice and peas. So you gotta jump into your rice and peas. Yeah. I know that Caribbean people like that. Especially you Jamaicans. You just love your rice and peas. Sunday ain't Sunday without rice and peas. Whether your pork or your chicken. Yeah. But Jamaicans, big up Empress because of soup to the fair. I don't know, Empress loves soup, so Sunday to Sunday, Empress drink soup. So yes, peeps, welcome. And this evening, as I see, let's kick it off right away. I didn't come with a topic this week because I'm waiting on you guys. Nobody text me no topic, so I didn't come with a topic. So what's the topic? What do you want to talk about? What's the burning issue? Good night, sis. This is my big sister, Daryl. Big up yourself, sis. Yeah, I love when family support family, Because sometimes family wait until you're extremely big. When you have thousands of followers, then they say, oh, that's my family. But big up my family. They have been supporting me from in the initial stage, early, especially my mother. My mom used to be, at one point, my number one fan. She used to just watch and comment. Yeah, she in a business. She just watch and comment. Big up yourself, mommy. Anyway, you're there. Yeah. Soon see me. Yeah, soon forward the yard, come look for you. But you know your style already. You always think that you know when I'm coming. But me I'll just surprise you. You never know. You just see me pop up like a notification on your phone. So yes, peeps. So let me hear what topic you want to talk about tonight. What burning issue you want to talk about. Because, as I said, no topic is controversial to me. And I don't use that word as controversy and controversial. Not because other people don't want to talk about it. Because people tend to call things controversial or say it's controversy when they don't want to talk about it because they don't want to offend anyone. But there's always ways of talking about anything at all. Anything at all you want to talk about. Let's talk about it. Yeah, so yeah. And I say none of my subscribers and did not text me or whether WhatsApp or Instagram with no topic. And I didn't ask either. Yeah, and I had a lot of things on my mind also. A lot of things going on. So another busy away, so I didn't have time to come up with one. So by the time I come on here, there was nothing in my head really more than, no, not say nothing in my head, but no topic to come up with. So yeah, I run out. So you guys tell me what you want to talk about. Yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of things been going on. Yeah, all over the world in Jamaica. Here in Jamaica we see a lot of crazy things going on. People protesting. See a lot of police shooting recently, but yeah, humans will be humans. Yeah, but the good thing is not to be caught up in any foolishness. So make sure that if you're in Jamaica, wherever you are, you're not getting any caught up in any corruption, any crime life, or anybody that have, doing anything. Stay away far from them. Yeah. Keep yourself to yourself as much as possible and be aware of your surrounding and be aware of who you keep as your friend and your company. Well, that's your family. You can't choose a family. You can't choose your family, you know? Family are just family. Yeah, but some family just have to, you know, alert them and that's it. Hi, hello, and goodbye. If they find out, so they mix up. Yeah. People will say you're hyper or whatever, but you just have to protect yourself at all costs. Can't afford to give away your 3 points. That's what we say in Jamaica. Your 3 points meaning your life. Yeah. So your life have become to 3 points. I don't know. You have to ask these Jamaicans. They are crazy. Jamaicans just have a way with words. Yeah. But a lot of good things going on. Yeah, Cayman just have their election. And I just wish that Jamaican politicians would take a page from Cayman where um whatever whoever MP that win, they actually come together and form a government. You will never see that in yeah. Let me not say you will never see it in Jamaica. Yeah, but I hope one day we'll see that in Jamaica, where they can come together and form one government. Yeah, for the people and not just for themselves. You know, it's about not about us raping the country. Yeah, it's like Cayman, they come together and form one government. It don't really matter. Seems like nobody win really, cause who win? Yes, they go head to head together in their politics, but then um, independent candidate, opposition, and the farmer ruling party, they come together and they form a government. Trust me, that's something different. You know, just go to show because it's for the people. You're there to represent the people. Yeah, and people should not pretend and behave as if who you're voting, they are above you. They're not to give you any credit um there you cannot question them about anything. They just do as they want, you know, and there is no accountability. They should all give accountability, you know. Everyone should give accountability for their actions, and you know, as I said, it's for the people. The people vote for you to represent them, not to be lord over them. We put you there and we can take you out. But in Jamaica, where they behave like politicians are doing us a favor. You aren't doing us a favor. It's just simple. When you go from going to school, you vote for a class leader, or you vote for a prefect or a head person, head girl or head boy. Yeah, and then they actually can lose. They are there to represent. Someone is always represent. They're not, you know, on their own. Yeah, they are the minority, not the majority. Yeah. So anyway, enough of that. I'm not really in a lot of politics in it, but you know, just have to address that. So thank you all for joining. Big up on yourself, and as I said, people, as you come on, please press the like button. It helps the channel to grow. Yeah, just press the like button. It doesn't cost $1. I mean, no money gonna come off your credit card. You don't have to enter your credit card information, whether you're using your TV or your smartphone devices, your laptop, your iPads, whatever. Just click the like button. It really helps the channel to grow. I really appreciate that. Always practice that whenever you go on the channel, watching anything, click the like button. It's simple and easy. Free, of course. So, Alamiji TV, pick up yourself, sis. Yeah. Yeah. And what's the topic tonight, Ali? I'm putting you in the spot. What burning issue do you want to talk about, Ali? Yeah. And Blessings, I know Blessings come back from Bahamas. She went on her vacation for her birthday. So I know that she's back in Jamaica. I assume that you're back in Jamaica if you're not in America. Yeah. And it's still early hours. Normally I come on later, but yeah, I've been going up to 3 hours sometimes. Well, if you guys want to talk, that's it. But sometimes, you know, you have to look at other people that live in America, especially now they're like 1 hour ahead of us. So, you know, when it's 10 here, it's 11 there. And after 11, it's 12, then they have to get up early in the morning, go to work. Yeah, and I have to think about other people like that. Some people don't really want to come off the show because, you know, they're participating and stuff like that. But you have to look into that. Other people want to have to go to work. Ali said, I didn't think of anything for you. No, Ali, when I used to go to church in Jamaica, Pastor would just call on me to pray and say, you must always be prepared. So you must always be prepared, Ali. So I can say, oh, I don't think of anything. Ali, you should have come up with something. Yes, blessings. Good night. Trying to
Hey, good
yeah,
night, mi amigo.
yeah, what's up?
I'm doing good. I was
Okay.
in the kitchen having my rice and peas and
Yeah.
chicken back. I'm not afraid to say
Afraid. Why would you
chicken.
be afraid to say that?
Right, my
Everything
national dish on a Sunday.
come. Think
And
something, Ali. Yeah. I know Jamaicans are like that, especially Jamaicans. If it's
uh,
not rice and beans, it's not Sunday.
green gungo at that,
Oh,
green gungo, the fresh green gungo off of the tree.
I haven't cooked rice and beans in a while. I haven't had the
Yeah,
time for that to
with the
soak.
coconut milk.
Yeah,
Yes.
I haven't done that in a while, in a good while now.
And then good night, Holly. I had the carrot juice with dragon stout, milk, nutmeg, vanilla,
Yeah,
blend up.
that sound great. That
Mhm.
sound great.
Yes,
All
no
right,
salad though.
all right. Don't be
Right
boasting
away.
on us. Don't be boasting on us,
No, I'm not. I'm
cause
gonna enjoy my time. I think I deserve it.
okay.
So
A
good
lot, a
night,
lot,
Daryl,
a
Holly
lot of
Mae.
us didn't. A lot of us just have some boiled banana and butter.
So, hey, listen, it is food, okay?
Yeah,
It is
so
food, and if
so
that's what
don't
you
be
feel
nothing. And
for, that's
dumpling
okay.
and butter, and some of us just have only yam.
Hey,
So
that's
don't be
fine.
chewing
Roast it.
on us.
Roast it with a piece of saltfish.
We didn't have. A lot of us didn't have saltfish,
Well,
so don't be
that,
showing up on us now.
hey, don't knock my chicken back.
Chicken
I'm
back.
not afraid to
Chick.
call it out.
When I was growing up in Jamaica, when I was far
Uh,
younger,
you're
they
gonna
used
tell me that that's them cook that for dog with
they,
cornmeal.
they used to cook chicken back and caramel for dogs.
Oh,
No,
what?
chicken
Yeah.
back is too expensive to feed dog, and caramel is far too expensive.
You know how much I had the lady bought it for me yesterday? $250 per pound, and I didn't know there are two kinds.
So it's almost
One is
as
bone,
close as the chicken, the
yes,
price. Yeah.
yes. But when I'm in the state, I eat mostly chicken. Sometimes we might see the back, and
So what,
I'm tired of the fleshy part
so
of the
what
meat.
kind of chicken back did you get? The uncut back and the brown
What
backs?
we got from is the one that has, you remember, old-fashioned type of chicken back with the meat on it,
With
not
the
the
meat?
bony like the strip
No,
strip of the meat.
no,
Yeah.
that's the back from Best Dress.
Oh, really? Okay, it was good.
Yeah,
Nice
that's the back from
little.
Best Dress. The
Yeah.
brown box one is bony, and then you have another one
Oh,
named neck and back. That's from Best Dress also, but that one is just
really?
it's just bare ribs and neck. It's
Oh,
like the
okay.
deboned chicken. Yeah,
Mm,
it's
mm,
messed up. Yeah.
mm. That was pretty good though. Because
Yeah.
I was finishing that, so I was like, "Oh." Then I heard your voice. I said, "Let me run and brush my teeth and
Okay.
take off my body rider." I was saying that
Okay.
for joy, and just come into the bed and chill and join you. So, what's the topic tonight, Oli?
Well, actually, the topic is what's the topic? What do you want to talk about?
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna leave that for somebody else tonight because
No, actually, I asked Alim G TV and everyone else. I'm asking you also what's the topic tonight. So you guys that listening can also give it the topic that you want to talk
what
about.
exclude
It's
me tonight? Exclude
it's
me
open.
tonight.
I'm not gonna exclude you, because if I wait and no one comes a topic, then you have to give me a topic. Alim G
Gee.
said she's still thinking.
Oh Lord, you'd like to put me on the spot.
Okay. Yeah, yes, Ali, that one can cook so with neck and back. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alicia, she's trying to think about something, but I don't know what's Ali. She can't think about it as yet.
Let me see if I can think.
Yeah,
But
you
I
can.
hate to be
Just
coming
wait.
on and putting my 2 penny out first. I like
Mm, No,
other
I
people
leave it
to.
I leave it open, the topic open, because as I say, this channel is not just about me alone.
I know.
A lot of us as YouTubers, we talk and we talk and we do whatever we want, but without the
Mhm.
subscribers, this channel would be nothing, and any channel
Yeah.
at all would be nothing without subscribers. Some
Right.
YouTubers even show off on the same subscribers. I
Yeah,
watch
that's
them. I
true.
watch them, and I don't even comment on their channels. I watch, but I don't comment because a lot
Yeah,
of them get real bossy when they reach, you know,
I certainly
which
don't
is
remember with the
which
comment.
is typically black people. I'm gonna say typical black people.
I would
They,
say typical people on the whole, you
no, I'm
know.
gonna say typical black people. So a lot of times when we reach somewhere, we tend to
Mm-hmm.
forget where we're from. We get
We
hype.
forget. Yes.
Yeah, we tend to
Yeah.
forget
Yes,
who
we
put us
do.
here, and show
Yeah.
off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I pray to God that I never, never, never forget my roots.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah,
Me
that I
too.
remain rooted and grounded. Yeah.
I'm always me. I am just me.
Because you guys see me now, I'm not working on this channel yet. In
Because
in
you're a celebrity.
in couple months time, not in couple months time, a short months from now, I'm gonna
Yeah.
work so hard on this channel. You guys gonna believe it's Netflix. Or net
Woohoo! So I'll be living up in Hollywood.
Yeah, so you have time to watch videos and videos and videos and more videos. I will coming at you like Netflix. Trust me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, in the part of the world I try to interact with you. I'm telling you, the other day I tried so hard to get on to you, and it was just buffering as I
That's
told you on the
that's how it is. I
phone.
realize that wherever some countries, even in
Mhm.
Jamaica, the internet is not so what they call 4G is definitely not 4G network. But I hope when I'm in Jamaica again I get good service.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
because
you're at the house. You're at the house. Let me knock on wood. I
uh,
have extremely no problem. None. None
okay, but
whatsoever
probably
here.
you're not because the problem is the problem is not when you're watching really or when
Right.
you're watching movies or on YouTube or what when you're uploading, the uploading speed is sometimes very slow. So you take
Okay.
hours. I can upload a 1 hour video, I
Mhm.
mean, in like about 3 to 4 minutes.
Okay. I have
So
two
fast it is. 1 hour.
I have two Wi-Fi in the house. I have two. So
Okay.
maybe both of them together give you extra strength, you
No,
know?
well, you cannot use two. You have to use one at a time. You
No,
know
what
this.
I mean, I have like an extender.
Okay,
So the
okay.
house is
Oh,
very
you have
huge.
something to boost your internet, to boost it.
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
I mean. That's what I mean. Yeah,
okay,
an
understand.
extender.
So what's the topic now? I heard it. Let me hear it.
Ah, oh Lord,
Ali,
I
Ali,
can't
you're still
think.
thinking, and those are you in the background there. What's the topic? What do you want to talk about tonight? What burning issue do you want to talk about? As I said, this is a channel where I want to hear your voice. We talk about real issues here, and I
Yeah,
know
we talk about relationship based on the all.
anything that you're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and nothing
Um.
is controversial.
No, we don't do that. Yeah.
No, nothing is controversial for me. Blessings is
Yeah.
she kind of calls stuff controversial, politics and stuff. But
No,
you know,
well, I can't talk about politics. I just can't.
yeah,
I
no.
just,
I mean, you
so
can. There is nothing that you cannot talk about. You can talk
no,
about.
I'm not allowed. Let me use the word. I'm not allowed to do that.
You choose not to. You can.
No, I'm not allowed. I'm not
Okay.
allowed to do it. Yes.
Well,
So,
there's always ways.
I listen to what you guys said if you said something politically,
Uh-huh.
but I'm not at liberty to discuss politics.
Uh,
So, I just leave it at that.
well, I didn't say
You
anything
guys
about
have to
politics.
understand. No,
Yeah,
I'm
well, I
just
did.
only speculate
Oh,
that part of it. Yes.
okay. Well, you can talk
Yeah.
about whatever you want to talk about on here. Trust me.
Mm.
I will filter it
Uh-huh.
for you. I
Yeah,
will.
yeah.
I
When
will
you
see it,
filter it and I have no job, then
screen
you
it.
filter. I'll
Yeah,
be
and
coming to
it
live
come out
with you.
pure. And
I'll
it
be
come out
with you.
pure.
Oh, you know what I had? Guys, merengue, either bread or
Is that the
merengue
topic, Blessings?
cake.
Blessings, is that the topic?
I'm just interjecting. Oh, it was so delicious, guys. It was so. I called Olify and told him about it, didn't I, Oli?
Yeah, you talk about meringue, cake or
Yeah.
whatever it is. Yeah, but we're talking
Yeah.
about the topic now.
Oh, God. This boss is, you are strict.
No, but I thought you was coming with the topic. You said, okay,
No, no. Oh God, my brain is just like I think I'm still. I mean, last Sunday and today is Sunday. I'm just a week old. So what you expect from a baby just born? You know,
okay,
I'm a
okay,
week old. All
okay, I
right.
see.
Let's get serious now.
Because, I mean,
uh,
I can't believe none of my moderators, or even my moderators, didn't
uh,
text me with a topic,
I
you
was
know?
gonna try to text it. You know, earlier I thought of something and I was gonna, and then it just went right over my head. You know, because I said, maybe you're busy working, trying to, I don't want to be calling you to, to
Mm.
impose
Well,
when
the
you're
phone
busy.
is very, if you could have texted me.
Yeah, I
That's not,
know. But
that's not an excuse. Your
what
excuse
you
is not an
want from
excuse.
a 1 week year old baby?
No, that's not an excuse.
All
Yeah.
right. Let's see.
Ali, what do you say? What you want to talk about, Ali? Ali, you
What
actually have a
is
channel. You
this?
have a channel now,
Eh,
Ali.
Oh my God, what is a good? That's the topic. Oh Lord, this is what Joy just said.
Joy?
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Yeah, yeah. Good night, Joy. Good night. Oh, oh.
I
So,
think okay, let's take her topic. Give her
so, so pennies, Joy.
yeah,
Pennies are
what
some
I
red.
think
Pennies are some red money.
okay, what I think a good male organ is the
Like seriously,
one that
so you're gonna
the
follow.
body,
You're gonna follow Joy.
eh?
You're gonna follow Joy.
Yeah, I'm just teaming up what Joy said. We have to give her the floor. You know,
But she gonna do lie down on it.
I think a good one is the one that doesn't inflict pain. The
Mm,
one know how to contour, get to that not right away, but and then get to that G spot and like tease it a little bit, and then withdraw and come back again and know how to do the motion and goshen and learn about the female down there and know how to maneuver and do the
oh,
little contours.
okay, cool. Uh,
Does that answer it? What is in love? You can't. What is in love? In love.
what is love? Love and in
What
love.
is,
What is in love? Slash love.
when I talk about no love, I talk about the email organ. So she contradict people. No, she into love. No, she want to ask
Uh,
about the email organ. You confuse the old lady here, Joy.
Olufaya, can you make love good? That's the topic.
Okay.
Joy. Good night, Empress. Night, Empress. Empress, can you go and take away Joy phone from her for me? Thanks.
Can you make love good? That's the topic.
This is
I'm
Joy.
telling you,
Yeah.
she has two personality. She has the typing personality and she has the vocal personality when she comes onto the thing.
Yeah. Empress, go and take away Joy phone from me. Thanks. Thank you. You're doing us all a favor. Yeah.
She going to
Oh,
make that mystery woman run away from you. Dari, good night.
Dari, good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Yeah, it's the first I actually seen that name,
Me too.
which is nothing is wrong with that.
Double PB. That look like
I
a radio
appreciate you.
station.
Yeah.
Hmm. Double PB. That look like a overseas.
Joy phone bring her joy. Joy phone bring her joy. Yeah, definitely it's what it is.
What is good sex?
But Joy, I thought we talked about that last week. Was it last week? No, week before, Joy.
Yes. Yes.
Weeks are going so far.
Yeah, I know, right?
Empress, welcome and let me hear what you want to talk about for the topic tonight, Empress. Sorry to come on here live and ask you, but yeah, I always say Empress, bless up, greetings. Uh, Good night, Daryl. Yeah, yeah, Empress Daryl is my sister. That's my big little sister. Yeah, she's big, bigger than blessings.
I am plum. I am plummy plum
Yeah,
plum.
you're not plummet. My sister is bigger than you are.
Oh really? Well,
Yeah,
she's plummy plum plum plum.
she eats a lot.
And it's funny, I don't eat a lot, but it's just my body metabolism.
Yeah, my sister eats a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, and people don't get that wrong. Me and my sister different. I can always say like she eat a lot, and she don't have a problem with that.
yeah,
It's not like, I mean, I can say not mean things to her, but things that people would consider mean because we're different. Not
yeah.
like one time, yeah.
Right.
Empress, what tonight is open floor. Okay, okay, Empress is open floor. So get on the floor and start dancing. Anything goes tonight. Okay. If do I eat? Of
I'm
course
trying
I
to
eat.
think.
Of course, Joy asked me if me eat. Of course, Joy, I eat. If I
You
didn't
know
eat,
where she's going. You know where she's going, Oli.
if I didn't eat, I couldn't be here tonight talking. Trust me. I would have died of hunger.
You know where she's about eat.
Of course I know what she's talking about. We all
All
got
you
to
can eat buffet.
we all got to eat in order to survive. Of course, at times I go to Cayman Bay, they have all you eat all you can for
Yes.
roughly about what is about it was about like 28 or 35 or something like that.
No,
You eat
not no bad.
so it's a buffet style. You eat all you can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
that's
I go
bad.
there all the while dry when I'm ready. And I eat all I can. Sit on your finger, Jai. Just sit on your finger, Jai. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Who want
Okay,
to
she
be
says,
my man?
"Who wants to be
That's
my man?" That's the topic. Okay, who wants to be my man? If you have a choice, okay. The topic I'm going to interject on. If you have a choice to designate the type of man you want, who would be like a celebrity, a local person,
mm,
and the reason why. I don't know if I'm making sense.
yeah, I get what you're saying.
You
So
get what I'm saying?
yeah, who would be your man?
My man personally,
Capleton?
a celebrity.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who would be my man if I wanted a man?
Or
I'm not
Denzel?
talking about my personal life. I ain't gonna interject my personal life. I'm just being sociable right now. Who would I want? Somebody that is attracted to me. Otherwise,
Blessings.
oh Lord, eh?
Blessings. Which celebrity would you want to be your man and and why?
Um, would it be past, dead, alive, wherever? It has to be a living person, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh Lord. Wow, that's a
Joy,
that
I
I
love to
come up
eat
with
fish
that,
and vegetable.
What
Yeah,
do
Joy.
you love to eat? Okay.
Fish and vegetable, Joy.
My trip was excellent, Joy. Excellent. They were my old schoolmates,
Oh yeah.
and it
Okay.
was, oh my God, it was excellent. There is
Yeah.
nothing. It was, well, I mean,
I want to say Ali.
compared, yeah.
You blessing one fire love. You blessing one fire love.
You blessing one fire? No, no, fire is taken. No, no. Mm-mm.
I'm taking.
Yes,
Do you see ring on my finger?
that no mean to something. That me already know what's up.
No, I'm just asking.
Mm. I don't have to see the ring or see you have to wear a ring to know what's going on. I already know. You
Oh,
and I were running into almost 2 years, so
yeah.
yeah. So
Okay.
I know
So
the
you're letting,
story.
so you're letting them know that me together because you're running into almost 2 years.
Me and you, yeah, me and you running in together as good true friend.
Okay.
True friends. Yeah, that doesn't that nothing else can come between you and I as friendship. No, nothing. As long as I'm concerned. Yeah.
Oh, Alicia, she was sick.
Oh, sorry to
Was
hear that, Ali.
okay, Ali. Yeah, hope you're good now. Joyce
Joy,
Fire.
he has a mystery woman.
She take me from
He
that
has
woman.
a he has a mystery woman.
Don't
I
worry.
don't know who that
When I
mystery.
show, all right. So when I show her, I'm gonna show her feet first.
But me already know her foot shape already. She has
She
like
she,
a knock and a bow leg.
she's a
She has
Muzungu.
a she's a Muzungo?
Yeah,
No way. She ain't no Muzungo. Nope,
but I
nope,
mean,
no.
the YouTubers are in more into. I mean, like dark skin. YouTubers are more into Muzungu.
Maybe some people don't know what Muzungo is. We're just gonna leave it at that. Let them
No,
brain
no, no. Oh, I know on a crab foot. Oh, okay. So Empress is saying, what's your view on the Chinese in Jamaica doing mechanic business and those portable houses fire? Um, with me and the Chinese in Jamaica, I'm just saying no Jamaican could go to China and do a business and not get whatever certification they need to do a business. They would go to prison. Simple as that. So whether they are doing a good job or not, no Jamaican go to China and just open a business and do as you like. Trust me, you will go to prison and you will not serve a short time. You get a long time. No kidding about that. So if you need to do a business in whichever country, if you come to Cayman, anything like that, a mechanic shop, you got to have a business license and stuff like that. And all if you're gonna bring in people from other country to work in there, they all got to have work permits. They got to get all of that right. So that's just crazy. You can't do that in a country that's not right. That's just my that's not just my high opinion. It is what it is. That's not right. No Jamaican can go to no Chinese country go do that. You will go to prison. Seriously. In other countries, in Cayman, well, you get a big fine and actually lose your license, your business license for a long period of time, and you have to pay. You might not get prison time, but in China, trust me, they're gonna throw the whole book at you.
Hmm.
Joy said what? She black or brown fire? Both. She's black and brown.
That's the mystery woman, Joy. The mystery. We are waiting. Because
Yeah,
me only know about one woman,
Empress. Yeah.
and I know he's serious about that woman, and
Oh,
that's the only woman I know.
oh,
So when he's
Empress.
talking about mystery woman, I don't know what to think now.
Empress said, I agree, fire, but Jamaica workmen need to step up with them game and be more professional. Yeah, that's true. It's about professionalism and not being um more transparent, and it's not about being some scammer like, because it become a norm when it come on to corruption in Jamaica. Even with the mechanics, they go around you, take your money and do all kind of crap. Well, even that government need to regulate where um mechanics like that need to pay a big fine and all of that. So they can really regulate them, work on that.
Yeah.
I'm saying, yeah, China come and they develop what they feel like develop, but all China do is actually taking from Jamaica. Because if they're gonna come to Jamaica, they're gonna use all Chinese mechanic. That of itself is a no-no. You cannot go into no country and bring just your nationality only to work with them. No, I've seen people here, business people here, put in permits, and they are told that they cannot use any more of their nationality. They have to get other nationality. So that's just crazy. Not anything goes, not because you have money, and that's the thing. It's a corruption. Jamaica, I mean, you can just pay a little money and everything forget about, and it become the norm. That is crazy. It shouldn't be like that.
Blessed even.
Big up yourself, brain boss.
Every
Hey,
time.
we
Yeah.
want Brent Boss come up with that topic. We're
So,
waiting on you,
hold
Brent
on.
Boss. Come on.
Hold on. So Joy said Chinese soon start tell your penis sell my Joy. If you woman don't know you. Joy, let me finish read that.
What Joy
Government
saw?
is wrong in Jamaica. Yeah.
What you
And
say?
we Jamaicans don't really support each other.
Chinese soon start selling.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Empress Jamaicans don't really support Empress each other because I know of Jamaican businesses that used to be in Jamaica that they are actually going right down because a lot of Chinese are around and the locals are mostly supporting the Chinese. I've known of that personally. I used to know a big one of the top wholesale used to be where I used to live. I used to work there at one point, and they come down from having a cold room to just using refrigerators to store meat. That's how bad it got because the Chinese were coming. So crazy. Brains, Empress say break up. Yeah, yeah, brains. What go on?
They are taking a listen to the Chinese convo.
Yeah, and I didn't see at the ball field night, man. Night when I guess you get camera shot, you take with yourself.
It was I want to tell you, so me never know you pop up come video, man.
Yeah,
And know me that come done the boy and team, man. Although my team win still.
yeah.
Yeah, man. When I see it, man, me I say, yo, John was star.
Uh,
I say, you go, man.
yeah.
So everything I read otherwise, though.
Yeah.
So, Blessing, what's up?
Hey, I'm in the birthday mood, sweetie.
So Joy,
I'm feeling the
Nice.
birthday mood. Yeah. You have to come up with that topic tonight, brain, because my brain, I'm only a week old, so I can't think.
so Joy asks what age I lose my virgin. I lose my virginity. Man not have
Oh,
virginity.
Jesus.
Man not have
What
virginity.
is the virgin?
I got ladies have virginity, right, brain?
Yeah, but a woman, we know a virginity.
Yeah. If at what age I start doing what I wasn't supposed to do in George, I don't remember.
Yeah, it started at 13. The helper did it. When
No,
mommy and daddy went over, the helper.
we
The helper
didn't
did it.
we didn't have money like that to have helper. We have neighbors.
Well, whatever.
We have neighbors. Yeah.
Whatever.
Them time they just leave your kids with a neighbor.
Or even a washing lady then.
No, we didn't washing lady either. Mommy did all the washing.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, but we have
So,
neighbors.
Frank, come up with that topic tonight, honey.
We're just freestyling brain tonight.
Yeah, man, a freestyle night tonight.
Yes. Yeah. So Empress was asking about the Chinese and the mechanics, what we think about it. Because a lot of Jamaicans say, Jamaicans are very biased in some sense. Where they was saying that people were bad mind. That's the reason why they report the Chinese. But you can go into a country. None of us could ever go into China and just go open a business and say you're gonna bring in some other Jamaicans to work in that business, and you didn't get the proper credentials that they need. That's just crazy. You just hear that a lot of Jamaicans are in prison in China. That's all you hear. I know China is a communist country, so we're gonna get crazy amount of years. We're gonna definitely make example out of us. Yes.
Jamaica need to change up, man. Jamaica need to start that do the stronghold and permit.
Yeah, exactly.
Stronghold and people who is coming into the country and just come in and do as they like. Just like where you can go in another man country and do as they like. Because if a Chinese should come Cayman Island, that would never happen. It wouldn't even, you can't even think it. You have to come on a permit.
Yeah.
Or you get to me and say, yeah, it have to be like that.
Yeah.
As I say, we here, me and you can meet a bridging, bring God Jamaica and just bring one land, give piece of spot in our community, like a Caymanian.
Yeah.
If a Caymanian if you come here and a Caymanian bring you here piece of spot, you have to go through planning and all of these things.
Of course. It's just
a problem.
You can't be free for all, bro.
Exactly.
You do what you like. Brother Brain Chinese fake like you fire love.
But you see, you have to understand the mind of Jamaican and where them coming from and the state of mind.
Yeah.
Jamaican pan a whole are gravelicious. No disrespect, but we love
Sweets,
sweets and the cheapness and
easy to buy out.
easy to buy out. So
So it's a
when you see down the full of beer car and line and make a name thing there,
yeah,
it's just street cheap.
yeah, and it's about corruption. Corruption is just so normal. They normalize it. Very just simple. You just buy whatever you have to buy. Pay what you have to pay.
Can you give me a minute there?
Yeah. So Empress said, true brain boss. It's so easy to get citizenship in Jamaica. Yeah. I wish it was so easy to get citizenship in other country. But let's go America and England and everywhere else. I would have a lot of passports. Your brain is free for all. Yeah, definitely, man. It's still free. It's crazy. I mean, as I said, we have Jamaican mechanics who are really criminals, they are not honest and all of that. But at the same time, yeah, they need to go through the proper procedure, get their license and their permits. And if they're gonna get in mechanics too, they can't just bring in be Chinese mechanics. No. That's the thing with Jamaican government, because the Chinese they know about the vehicles, about all them Honda and them Toyota and all that whatever. And Jamaicans, a lot of them don't necessarily know about it to that. So they should be teaching them if they're really interested in investing in Jamaica. But they're not really truly invested in Jamaica. It seems that way, but they are not. It seems that way. Because wherever it goes, Chinese make US in Jamaica and they send it back straight to China because that to China because wherever the Chinese go, they are building their country. China is, I mean, one of the most richest country in the world right now, based on their citizens building up their country. Empress of Jamaica like to copy everything negative. America does, but the positive aspects like upgrading, solar, oh, like upgrade our system. Yeah, exactly. They don't copy that. Definitely. So Joy say Chinese more dedicated. The Jamaica need to step up. Yeah. They are building their no matter you see the Chinese, they're actually building their country. Yeah, they are building their country. Wherever they go over the world, they send back the money straight to China. Look at China. China is a first world country. I don't know if and I think what Japan, but I said China is a first world country. China is way ahead in the world. It's like the future. It's so futuristic, even more than America. To me, from what I've seen, YouTubers go to China. China is so futuristic. It's like something out of some movie. Yeah, it's not. It's so unreal, but it's real. Yeah, because the people build the country. So if China not really interested in Jamaica, they're just there to get what they want to get and take. So don't be fooled. And they unite. Yeah, they surely unite. But you see, I don't know. As brains, so if I start with the man in the mirror. So you cannot just say none of us should say Jamaicans are mine or whatever. You should start with the man in the mirror. Try to make a difference. Start with yourself. I am starting with myself. Try to make a difference. We should try to make a difference. Let us all try to make a difference. Yeah. And we have a better Jamaica. Say no to corruption. When the police stop you and want to give you a ticket or whatever, don't pay him for it. Take the ticket and pay the tax office. Yeah. On corruption. That's what I did. I remember going to Jamaica and the policeman took so long to write a ticket because I have a Cayman license. It's a police officer, why it takes so long to write a ticket? When I tell me that him looking and him showing the other squaddies how to write the ticket because it's not a Jamaican license. And my mother was saying, oh, they want something. I said, listen, I'm not gonna give them $1. Let them give me a ticket, not $1. On corruption. And if we should stand for that, Jamaica would be a better country. Yeah, it shouldn't be easy. I'm on the road in Cayman, and if I am going to get a ticket, whether for speeding or seatbelt or whatever, it's either I'm going to get a fly, that is going to say, all right, go on, or I'm going to get a ticket. He's not going to take any money from me. Trust me. You're not going to see the police take no money from you. Trust me. I'm not saying that Cayman is perfect, but in that case, No, you're not gonna see that. So, and stuff start like that, where we accept um corruption. It is so normal in every aspect of Jamaica. And mash up our country, even worse, sink it even deeper, where it become normal. You're buying little fish, and the fish vendor scale the fish and leave a portion of your fish in the bucket in the water and give you some.
Yeah, I see that happen. That's why when I go buy fish, when they wait, I count how many because I,
Yeah,
I have done that,
you
seen
gotta
that
you gotta
before.
even count it. So,
You get 7 fish, and by the time you done have five, you get.
yeah, because you
I
need
was
two in the
like,
bucket
when me
and he
do that.
continue to do that, and
Yeah,
then he actually sell back that lady that,
exactly.
you know, and collect
You're
the
not
money.
going to pass that
So
over me. Me want to know how
everything,
much fish me I
it
get.
seems it seems not that is not normal. We normalize certain
That's
crap.
a
We
theft.
should stop it.
That's right
Yeah.
there. I buy
Joyce,
am you wait, and then I 7 me count. And
yeah.
then by the time you throw it in the water, and I take them out one and five me get. So we had that two there.
And trust
No,
me,
no,
that
no, no.
happen regularly. All right, look here
I
now.
know.
You buy the fish, and
Mm,
they say $100 per pound, which is not it. I'm just giving a
yeah,
saying a
yeah.
number. They say $100 a pound. What you do? You give them the
And
hundred
then
dollars.
back then scale too.
All right. You give them the $100 for the fish. Guess what now? The way the fish with the gut and the scale, and
Mm-hmm.
and then you pay for the gut and the scale, which you got to take out, and you got to pay someone else to scale the
The
fish.
scale, yes. Isn't
And then
that
the person that
something?
is scaling it is actually, you know, taking back some of the fish. It's crazy.
Exactly.
It's crazy. Joyce,
Mm-hmm.
what if me and you in the mirror?
That's
Only
how
if
when
we're
you
on the
now
same,
get married on a honeymoon.
only if we're in
So
the
I
same
stand
room,
up before a
Joyce.
glass.
I am going to take money. Okay, Jai, you can take money. You know, see how Abraham Terrell raise up Africa and a chase them Babylonians like America, etc. Yeah, and that is true. I mean, you see these generation nowadays, they're actually waking up. It's not the same that it used to be. We are not the same anymore. People eyes are opening to certain things in this world. You get what I'm saying? It is just not the same. Youths are not sleeping anymore. Blessed asleep. She tired. No, whenever
No,
time.
no bad joy.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Eh,
But just a little laid back.
yeah. Yeah. Don't get laid back, blessings. Don't be laid back. Yeah, but we all need to, be better Jamaicans for Jamaica. Because whenever we go over
I
other
love my country.
you have
I love my
Jamaicans in
country
Cayman,
so
who are
much.
unruly, but at the same time, a lot of them they are more
Yeah.
disciplined here than in Jamaica. If we're disciplined in other people's country, why we can't we do the same thing in our own country?
Mm-hmm.
Really, even Jamaica, people just eat and throw a bag or a plastic bottle on the road. But in
See
Cayman,
that in my
they
life.
don't do it.
Yeah.
If you see them Jamaican, you bring them to even America, and trust me, you don't even have to tell them they will not just drink from a bottle and throw on the road.
Mhm. But you see, in the
Yeah,
Bahamas, let me tell you something. In the Bahamas, you even spit on the sidewalk, you get a ticket for that.
yeah, well you
You
should.
throw anything, you get a ticket. They are so strict.
Yeah,
Let me tell you something. I remember the other day we said we're gonna take the local bus on the east side, all of us, and we stand up at the bus stop and we waited so long. And when we see the bus coming, we flag the bus down and jump on the bus. And the people looking at us like, what the hell? Where them people here come from? you know, they're a little disciplined. They
okay.
are.
Yeah,
Mhm. In Jamaica, they throw it anywhere,
yeah.
anywhere. They don't matter.
No.
They need to stop.
Yeah, but we can do better. And as I
Mhm.
say, as brain always say, big up brain boss. If we start on the mirror.
Yeah.
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 Because there is no need to say, oh, Jamaicans this and you're not me. We're
Nah,
not
make a difference.
different. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, good
they're not
night.
disciplined.
Fine.
They're not disciplined.
Good night, Dwight McDonald. We're just freestyling, Dwight.
Good
Yeah.
night, Dwight
Um,
McDonald.
tonight is my anniversary, you know, so I'm not gonna be long.
Are your anniversary? Happy anniversary.
Yes,
Oh
it
my
is.
Lord.
Yeah,
Take
Anniversary
time with
again.
yeah,
Pinky.
my boy. Time of fly.
I lie.
Take
One I
time.
lie. Seriously? A
Yeah, man.
joke you
Serious,
make.
serious thing, man.
No, sir.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, man.
Take,
Thank you very much.
take time
Yeah.
with Pinky. You're gonna make triplet tonight. Hey, Joy.
You're going
So,
out.
we don't know. We still tune in same way.
You're going out?
Yeah, like a rush out and thing.
Happy
Yes,
anniversary. Yeah.
yes,
Try to say
yes,
happy
yes, yes.
anniversary too.
Yes, man. Thanks to everybody, man. I love and
Yeah,
blessings. Like,
man. Yeah,
Trust me.
man.
1 year come quick, brain. That's
yeah,
right.
yeah. Trust me, 1 year come quick.
You
Trust me.
sure? Let me say you're sure.
Sure thing, man.
Your anniversary, yes.
Hey, by the time you look him a celebrating, what your next one then called golden anniversary or something?
Yeah.
25 years.
Who else celebrating anniversary? Happy anniversary, blessings.
Huh? What did you say a while ago?
So we're celebrating an anniversary, happy anniversary, blessings.
Anniversary to me.
Yeah.
After I'm not married.
You went out the other day, was wondering.
Eh?
You went
Maybe
out.
could be,
She went
yeah, I
away
went
the
for my
other day.
birthday.
Okay.
Not no
I
anniversary.
mean, it seems like you go somewhere far around the corner.
Oh,
No, she went to Bahamas.
yeah.
She went
Okay,
to
nice.
Bahamas.
You enjoy yourself.
Oh, it was good. All girls. Oh, Lord, it was wonderful.
Oh,
nice.
girls.
Wonderful.
I like trips like that.
Yes, was nice.
All
Nice,
girls.
was nice. Oh, yeah.
And I'm the only guy there.
Yeah, you were. Hey, don't tell nobody that you were there.
Wow.
That's a secret. Yes.
I was.
Only was there with us.
I never know. I didn't
That's
link
why
up
they
that
eat.
one.
Hey, brain. I had merengue, either bread or bun or cake or something.
Blessings. You
Oh.
enjoy. They say, a man, blessing go fine. You know, if you ask who say that.
Well, you see, the thing is, blessing.
Eh?
The thing is, it's good for you. We have good people that
Oh, yes.
and them can link up and all have vibes and enjoy life and travel. And
Yes.
I wish you all the best on that, and you keep on doing more of that, you know.
Yeah.
Yes. But
Yeah.
we're all Yagi girls, you know. Excelsior High School girls.
Yagi's girls.
Yes.
Me think
Excelsior High School, you know.
me think your mouth slip and say Yamed.
No, my Yagi. You know, Excelsior then call way back in the days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excelsior. Good high school, you know.
Yes, Excelsior High. We are the Yagi girls.
Cool, man.
Yes.
Say go, man.
So taking thing to dinner, brain.
Yeah, you know we have to do a little of that.
Okay. That is it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Like that's why I'm not gonna stay all night with them. So
I'm sure I tell
Yeah,
them
we
I'm
understand. We
doing
don't
a
want
show.
you to stay. Mm-mm.
say it go, man. Say it go, my G, man. But you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. When some more anniversary are coming up, you know, so
Definitely.
maybe you fly with to Dubai in the private jet.
No,
Hey.
I wouldn't send no there, honestly.
Hey,
Yeah.
No, I don't like them places. I wouldn't send the guys there.
to
So, no.
Dubai?
Yeah, no.
Why not?
Me just not like them place there.
Really?
Yeah.
So you
I
would
never
visit
been there.
Dubai
No.
and do videos?
No,
I
not
would
mine.
love to go to Dubai.
No, brain. You can't just go on them places there and video like that. I know you like that.
Oh.
But for us Americans, we have to have a visa, I think,
Too much
now
restriction.
to go to
So
Dubai.
so what about America? You go those places though?
Yeah, man. America, Canada, England, yeah, Caribbean, yeah.
Caribbean.
But not Dubai.
But I'm sure more visit Ethiopia when I'm there though. Like that's on my
Bucket
list.
list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to Trinidad. No,
Yeah.
I Cayman Islands. So
Yeah.
Hopefully it's in America. That
You
can get
get
to be a
it.
blessing.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah, man.
And Keisha,
And Keisha, you understand?
we
Yeah.
have to the funny pole, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But start flex up my muscle.
yeah.
The 80 not really that safe joy neither. 80 is
Yeah,
nice. Part of 80
he
is still
knows
nice.
that.
Part of 80 is still nice, but we don't have to
Mm-hmm.
travel through there to go to that part. They have to just travel through capital.
Yeah.
That's the
Is
same.
is is
The
there
closest,
still is there still a war there?
yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yes,
man. There's still yeah,
uprising.
an uprising like crazy there. Yeah.
Mhm.
And
The
then
closest
and
I've been to 80 is Dominica Republic.
Oh,
oh,
And yes, and I remember we went like close to the border
but you know
and
that
they wouldn't allow us to go over because we wanted to go over and they said no.
and you know that there used to be one country though.
Yeah, it's one land.
Yeah,
It's one land.
oh,
yeah,
so that's why some of them but Dominica?
yeah,
Yeah,
So which language Dominica speaks? Spanish.
yeah,
Spanish.
yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. Dominican food, oh my God,
They were colonized by
delicious.
two separate.
And the cheese,
Yeah,
yeah,
because
but
some
two
part of
different
Haiti
countries.
speak French.
Yeah, because
Yeah, the French,
French
Creole.
colonized Haiti, and Haiti chased them out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Haiti is like one of the first countries to get independent, I think.
Yeah, it is the first country,
Yeah.
but the French never recognized them as a free nation. So
Oh,
Yeah,
they always they continue to keep the hold them down. That's why
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
reason why they are the way they are.
oh, fighter.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Free-
what?
free-
Oh, you're saying that they get independence from France?
Yeah, as in fighting for the independence. Chase
Oh,
them out, beat them.
yeah,
Get
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But some colonial rulers never wanna let go of some country, you know?
Well, I'm seeing the African leader rising up now, and I
Yeah,
like him speech them, I like how him does remind me of like a Marcus Garvey or a Malcolm X
yeah, yeah,
or him great man there, you know what I mean? So him a do him thing. We just hope the African people them can like the whole nation can support him and
yeah. But some of them
Black nation.
always are gonna be traitor, you know, because that's how we end up around here, you know. Some of them always gonna be traitors. It
Like
wasn't
some of the black people them.
Yeah, because remember that's the way we end up around here. Our ancestors, it wasn't them, it wasn't no European that did anything. It was just our own black people that sell us
Yeah,
out.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
because that's how they are,
Mhm.
turn against each other.
Well, let's see. Bob Marley, him
Yeah,
have a main phrase that him say. He say emancipate yourself from mental slavery.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
So
but yourself can free your mind.
yes, so you see, as we say, you just have to always have that mindset there and
Yeah,
just tell yourself so you're not in this trap or you're not in this system or
yeah. And I think, you know, those words supposed to come from Marcus Garvey, you know, just that Bob Marley
yeah,
was a
definitely.
strong. Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
People them have to just try to know the truth and the root.
yeah. And actually, Father tell you about that, you know, say in the last days, people will get more knowledge. And people,
Yeah, and I'm seeing that though. I'm seeing
yeah,
like a lot of
yeah.
truth.
And it's the social media.
Yeah.
Social media open your eyes to a lot of things. Think that the mainstream media. I don't watch mainstream media. Mainstream media is to be so lie.
Yeah, like them type of NN and them type of people. They. I
Yeah,
really can't call them name.
yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
They used to just tell you things and you believe. Oh, Africa just full of people with be a mortgage and fly following them.
Yes.
Malnutrition.
Oh,
Like the
But
malnutrition, yeah.
they are
yeah.
doing
How can a country and a continent be so rich in minerals and be the poorest in the world? That's just crazy.
they are doing the same thing with Russia and Ukraine.
Yeah, yeah,
Because the man is only carrying out an operation just to make sure say only not give up the land here, or nobody not come put no nuclear on this land, or them come do as them like. You can't go into a NATO.
Yeah, yeah.
And trust me, he's like them make it look like say the man is a war animal and he is the worst man in the world. And
Well,
and
well, it's same thing in the brain. If you're living with Pinky now, and Pinky say, say, him crazy, try and get rid of you, and she say, you're crazy. He's
yeah,
crazy. He might abuse me and
yeah,
everything.
yeah, 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 yeah. That's true. Yes, I see him thing. Perfect
Yeah,
example.
they're gonna get rid of you. Of
Yeah, and so
course.
the man mad and the man crazy
Yeah. So that's it. When
and
people,
trust me,
yeah,
him show me a thing. So
yeah.
America soft, cause them lock down the like them McDonald and them lock down them bank and them thing there, so them feel like say Russia would have go with a drop bloop on them face and end up like a poor country.
Mm-hmm.
But the man has survived without them.
Yeah.
You see me? I say he's surviving without them, and
But it just that no one should try to rule anyone or govern anyone.
exactly,
Mind your house business and leave me alone.
it's simple.
Take care of your family and I take care of mine.
Mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm,
don't ask for your help. Leave me alone. Leave me
mm-hmm.
to do what I want to do in my house. You get me? I say?
Exactly.
Yeah. Don't become forcing your beliefs on me. Leave me.
Because
Go.
because think about it. If Russia
Mm-hmm.
should come and want to take over Canada, America gonna have a problem because we are like a drive across.
Yeah, yeah,
Them not go on that.
yeah,
So it's just the same, yeah, man. But I don't know you. It's in the Bible. Them say nation with rise against nation, and
yeah, yeah.
so it's like to me, it's like a data go on.
But as I said, still in our world, if you realize people who are too intellect and full of too much intellect and so educated, then IQ is so high, all they do is create
Yeah.
wars, destruction. You get what I say? Meanwhile, people who are not so educated, all they're thinking about is surviving.
Yeah, but I want to tell you, you do have a thing then called intelligence dunce, you know.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
So that they for them, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
So me I say so. Not for them, not really smart. Just like the conversation we have with Keisha and
yeah,
with the whole HIV thing, and I understand everything she has said because she, she working at the field and
yeah,
all of that. But if you dig deep down into this, it's a business.
yeah,
Medication, the whole doctor thing is just a whole business.
yeah.
I think that all pharmaceutical across the board. I think it's all a money making
Yeah, it
business.
is.
It is.
Because
It
if
is.
you notice certain medication, no matter how you take it, you have to take something to for the side effect. Like a chain. So it's all money making business.
That's what I'm afraid of because why I'm gonna take something gonna damage my kidney in return. I
Yeah,
mean,
I get some other side effect.
yeah, that's crazy.
But think about it. That's why I say
Uh-huh.
if it's a case like that, and we have the intelligent people that we are around the world,
Yeah,
or should I say the intelligent dunce them, because the only way we can put it.
yeah,
How you can find a way to limit this. Just
yeah.
like when me explain. Just like when I asked her about the 10 dogs and
Mm,
3 catch the flea and 7 when I catch a flea yet. What are you gonna do?
mm-hmm.
Barricade the ones that have it, so it
Thank you
prevents
very
it.
much. It's simple, bro. It's just
Yeah,
simple as that. ABC.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had
And
agree with you the
exactly.
last time.
Yes, yes.
It's
I was.
like leprosy back in the days.
Yeah,
They have the leprosy home here in Spanish Town.
yeah.
It's still
Leprosy
going
home.
on. But they curve it by
Wait,
isolating
wait,
people.
listen. They
And
have leprosy?
yes, they have a leprosy home.
Really? I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No, I had no
Well,
idea
you go check up on it. You will check, of course.
because
Spanish
I
Town,
thought that was extinct.
no, it's still there.
No,
I
as in
don't know on
leprosy.
a scale, but it's still, yeah, it's still,
Okay.
yeah. So that's why I was saying that when Brent was talking the last live, I agree with you over 100% because I mean it feels a little inhumane, but if you curb certain things, just like
Yeah.
how when we had the COVID, everybody was
Quarantine.
was advised to wear masks, we don't
Exactly.
be crowd with each other. So that's all you should treat all infectious disease. And
Exactly.
that's the only way you can eradicate it. So I
Mm-hmm.
totally agree with you, boss, when you were talking about, because I rewatched the live.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I totally agree with you. It might sound a little harsh, but
No,
in
but
reality, it's
myself
helping.
myself clear. I'm not coming at people that catch HIV.
Right,
I'm
right.
speaking on the high society people them and the people them that in charge of this world can
The
just come together
society.
and just
Yes,
try to monitor things and limit it.
Me neither, Ali.
yes, it still exists, Ali, but
Uh,
You
on a
get to me and say, yeah. So
little
all
scale.
right,
Yeah.
look, just like what we are telling you again. In Jamaica, you have the municipal police, them and the government, then the prime minister pass, the governor, the lawyer, the judge, the police, everybody, and everybody blocking everybody business based in one day. It's a chaos in town. People
Right.
are run and I grab them goods. Devon used to sell and chocolate town, so I know me I talk about.
yeah.
And then 2 days after everything gone back to normal. So me it's like me
Yeah.
can't say the common sense through this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's either two things, bro. It's either you leave the people them
Yeah. We
or
not
you remove the people them.
yeah.
Exactly. Because you guys were mentioning about the medications, right? I don't know much about that area, but what I do know from common sense, the medication let them like undetective to a certain level. That as the guy were saying that people with it you don't even know.
Yeah.
You know, you don't even know. And somebody had raised a point that it can be so low and undetected that you go to somebody else and they don't even get that disease from you.
Yeah.
But it is still there, you
Yeah.
know, it is still there. But they need to curb this because one person give another, the other one give another, and then it creates a long chain right there. Then when you look, everybody wiped out, you
Yeah.
know.
Like it's one away. Blessing.
No, but it's the truth.
Everybody wipe out.
We
Wow.
are wiped out, yeah. But that's a certificate to death.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I saw this girl. She said she had been living for about 8 years now still.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But look at that other famous guy. We're not gonna mention his name.
Yeah. Big up yourself,
And
Ali.
for
You know Ali.
years,
Alan. Yeah.
for years, he
Yeah.
has it.
Star basketball and star.
Yeah, we're not gonna go in
Yeah.
detail with the
Yeah,
person.
man. Yeah. Yeah. We not calling name. It's
Yeah,
a basketball and
yeah,
star.
yeah. You know?
Yeah. Years.
Well, but you don't know, as I said, Devon,
Uh-huh.
me just look like deep into things. It's just like in my community, like, two guys, them breaking at my uncle shop.
Yeah.
When them breaking at the man shop, yeah, some man were around the community them time. They can made it much more. Me that probably about like say 19 at the time.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the man them bring the youth them come. Be a pick a stick and aki six to them gonna beat the youth. So like my uncle, hold one of them and I strangle him because as I said, them broke in him shop.
Yeah.
So me at the time I show my uncle, I say, yo, them thing in a car from the bag of excitement and what with that man really tell you. So the man them end up and I show them say, oh nobody lick the youth them because the youth them young, I think them was like 14, 15 at the time.
Okay, okay.
Anyway, as all them broke in my uncle shop now, my uncle said black up him shop. Slab off the top, grill up and thing. Now, what they did is make my uncle get smarter.
Mm-hmm.
Just like if you go, say you go in a one place at Jamaica and you go rabbit, two gunmen go in and rabbit and a one security, what them a go do? Them a go tighten up the security. Thank you. You make them get smarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when them do that, I could tell my uncle say, you see them money will bring the youth them come to you for get the permission for beat them through them broken in shop.
Mm-hmm.
Then you are gonna become a feeder tree for them. Because them do you a favor.
Yeah.
No, I go say the youth them I want to the youth them are them boy they are thief right away. You see by the evening for end,
Yeah.
I man them come and check my uncle. I say, oh, I go on general. I say, you can't say nothing, right? And them start to come days on top of days.
Mhm.
They become
Now,
exception.
as I say, my uncle end up fix up him shop. Things pass by. Them set a youth, they know, who no runway, dead. Them generation, they gone. Now, who you think become the thugs them now in the community? See, I'm juvenile them with a broken eye shop.
Yeah.
Now, they are in this community, protecting the community for no shop to get broke. And they respect me up to this day. To stop them from get the beating. But me just say this to say, me look beyond things, bro. Like, me see things on a different level. And me I say this based on life and governments and leaders them across the world. It's like, there's some little simple thing we can fix, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But the man they make it seems difficult, like it cannot fix.
Yeah.
It can. Like me I tell you, like, just a walk in the park. But me no know what them think, me no know what them brain there, me no know what them advisor. Just like how me that just seem to advise my uncle and I show him say, oh, the man ya come extra at you, you know.
But
Cause it's a favor them do you know.
yeah, but you know, so that's one of the biggest problem that I have in Jamaica
Yeah.
because I have friends that still hustle in the streets and stuff like that. And can you imagine you just hustling and thing and you gotta pay extortion. You gotta pay for so you're paying for protection. What are you protecting? Did I ask for your protection? What are you protecting me from? Yourself? You know,
Mm.
so
Let me say something, Levan.
yeah.
I always tell people this.
Mm-hmm.
You see, and the field playing the football
Mm-hmm.
and the people them in the stands that watch a ball game.
Yeah, yeah.
It's two different things. So if you are watching football and the man kick out the ball area,
Mm-hmm.
okay, big idiot kick out the ball, man. He could do better, but if you go out on the field, you kick well 10 times 10.
Yeah.
So I say that for say, see?
Yeah.
You see a person who live in a community and prepare them extortion,
Mm-hmm.
he maybe no, you know in the spot where he mean.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, brain. But from that, I have been there. You get me, I say?
Yeah.
But as I say, when you see them, if you become where you're gonna start give them, definitely you become a feeding tree.
Yes.
So you have to break a tree from it.
Yeah.
You get me, I
But
say?
Definitely.
don't if you not give them, they'll set up and hurt you.
But that's the thing when you do a flush them out, there's always a way to get rid of them.
Okay.
As Mr. Adams say, you get rid of them, get rid of all the crocodile and the eggs them too before they
Yeah.
hatch. You get me, I say?
Yes, a bro got dog. Send them to the maker.
No. Well, Mr. Adams.
Well,
Yeah,
what if a bro got it?
flush them out. You get me, I say?
But the answer is in.
Mm-hmm. No, I get what you're saying. If you're in a community, and if you're in a community, then why on earth you're supposed to protect your community? There shouldn't be that. Just like it's just that people don't want to work and they want to live off you. It's simple as that.
Well, you can highly say this, you know.
Yeah. And that's the thing is, I'm not gonna live in none of them community then.
Well, I will live there, but I can't tell you this.
Somebody will have to live there, you know. But sorry.
No, me I tell you,
Yeah.
say I will live there, but
Yeah.
I not live and give you a drink of water.
Yeah. I will give them water too, but
Me I talking at the way where me have to
Yeah.
pay extortion, not evil.
yeah.
If me have to give you a drink of water based on that extortion way, you know, I get it.
Yeah.
Me I tell you. And
But what if they travel? Like say for as Oli just said, you're gonna live in certain area, and then you have a business out of that area. That's how they can come into your area and hurt you because you did not support their
well, here we go
you
now.
know.
Here we
Because
go now.
that's what they do, you know, is that they do the write you a letter.
Here we go now, see? Me don't know about nobody else. Me grow
Yeah.
in a ghetto, bro, and ghetto teach me the good, the bad, the ugly, the indifference. The fight back. Bro, there's nothing me fear, bro.
Yeah, but and again too, if you check it out, those are the what? The minority, the majority are those who are against it, but they just stand back. So you can get rid of them, flush them out.
Me know this so all right. Media foreign work here.
Yeah.
Start a business a yard and then go be yard.
What I do think, when I cut you guys, sometimes some of those guys too, they are, I wouldn't say they're supported by the upper heads, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But maybe they sort of intimidate them. So that's why nothing can be done.
It's not about imitating, it's not about just that.
I just use that phrase as
Yeah, I get what you're
intimidate.
saying.
I
I
don't
get
want
what
to
you're
get
saying.
down
But
into
just that
the
everybody
details.
getting a cut out of it.
Right.
Well, listen.
Yeah.
All I can say, I sell my business and sell my house in the community and start war.
Yeah.
You just invest in the side of the world, then if I so be the case, because
Yeah.
come on. Everybody have a parents, bro. Everybody have somebody.
And everybody get 24 in one day.
I believe in that. Me tell you not, Devon, I said this on your show before. If me did born in none of them days, and I go through them slavery time, me I tell them I want to hear them. Me not ask you.
Yeah.
I'm 1000% sure of that. Cause me believe in a fighting back.
Yeah.
You don't be Kodro.
Yeah, man.
You don't be Kodro and which they had a bad
Paul
one.
them.
Yeah, them was a little bit soft. Paul, they were more sweet peach. Well, you talk about the one that we go out there
fighter then where me I tell you come out as a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe me rather pay money.
Money.
Yeah.
You don't have to money then time there.
I think I want to Kwame. In Blessings, when you Kwame, something like that.
Something like that. The one that we go out and
fight.
The man bingo them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ready?
That was cruel though. That was really cruel. But thank God that's how we all get here too, because those were our ancestors. So
Yeah. But as I said, even that, that's the reason why. So leaving our brain.
Yeah.
Okay. Full joy on yourself. Yeah, so it's brain.
Triplet tonight, 9 months from now. No. Holy fire, triplet. 9 months ago. No, the 4th of May.
Sorry for brain.
Blessed the pink you up now high and say
next year, February.
Yeah.
The 5th of February next year. Triplet.
Yeah, but me go take in the conversation same way, but to bless upon yourself, heard?
Yes, really. All the best.
Every time.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, holy fire.
So yes, calling. Brain anniversary. 1 year now. 1 year fly fast since Brain and married. Proud of him. I'm only 34 years of age and he's married. That's good.
Yes, that's nice.
How much are we here still not married?
Me. What about you, Oli? You said this year. And we're in the 5th month now.
Yeah, what are we waiting on?
Eh?
What are we waiting on?
Well, yeah, wait upon. I don't know where I wait upon, because you see, you're the man that you have to call the shot. Me have to wait till the shot calls, and I don't see Boo making no step. So it look like me have to go venture out of Boo corridor. Boo not making no step.
Yeah, you got brain, Alan. Yeah. Yeah, and that's a thing too where I've seen where even young people, black people, and I say black people, I specifically say black people because a lot of us, we tend to want to get married, and our family members will tell us, oh, you're too young, but you're not too young to go have sex. and get children,
Exactly.
but you're too young to get
Exactly.
married. Brain, so 1 year, it's a lovely
The
moment.
lovely moment. Yes.
Man, it's quick to brain. Can't believe I 1 year.
Bravo, 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 brain.
Yeah, I mean the 1 year seems very quick though. Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to hear
Come
brain
on,
married.
Holy Fire. You're next up on the plate. Come on, man. Hurry up.
Me next. Okay.
Yes, man. Hurry up, man. Me want you piece of cake. Me will fly down for your cake.
I'm very follow fashion, so if you do it, I will do it too.
No, but you say you have to wait to be asked and boo don't I don't think marriage is in boo portfolio. Nah. Nah, nah, nah.
Okay. Well, I
Nah.
mean, yes, man. Him next. Yeah, me next, brain. Okay,
Yes.
brain.
When all in it. Yeah,
I
man.
receive it. Hey, I know one time I was afraid of getting married. That's the reason why I never get married long time.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think so. A lot of us though. We
What
get
they call it? Cold feet.
cold feet or stuff like that.
Me too.
Cause
Me have cold body.
but I
I
think when you
think
get
I'm a little scared because I've been proposed to.
yeah.
I've been proposed to. The last proposal I have was in 2019,
Mm,
and I think I got a little cold feet. Yes, I called it off.
okay.
Yes, I did.
Because we know it's a very big decision and it's not something that you do and then you go and undo it just like that.
Right,
It's a very big decision.
right.
But if you're sleeping with someone, then you should marry to them. It's as simple as that. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can be sleeping with somebody, and in that process, you're learning about that person. So
Well, you shouldn't be sleeping with the person. You shouldn't be drinking the milk and you're not in the pasta.
shit. So my question to you now: if you
Yeah.
are dating, you and somebody have been, intimately involved over like 30 years, so
Mhm.
would you continue that relationship with that person? And the person is not looking forward to getting married, marrying you or something. Should you
Repeat that. If
continue
I'm in a
that
relationship with a person for 13 years,
for 30 30 30?
no, I mean, so what? I mean, you would get bachelors and diploma and masters and all of that thing if you were going
PhD
to college within that
and
time.
PhD.
So yeah,
But
so
some people stick around. I'm telling you, you have some people stick around in relationship for far more than that, and
yeah,
they're still not married. They say, oh, it's only a piece of paper, and then after you do it, it's like a stigma. You're gonna, things not gonna feel like it used to be, and then yet
that's why I
still
say
they're not
it's
leaving each other.
it's the way that we were taught that it's not important, but it is
Mhm.
important. That's a lie. It is this. I mean, you grow up and you get married and build a family together. But what we do, a
Mhm.
lot of us do, a lot of people do that too. They grow and they get a career and then they're not into getting kids because kids and all of that are gonna keep them back, and getting married, getting all tied up.
Mhm.
Just wanna have fun.
Yeah.
But that's not the way we were created for. You're created to
Right.
have a family. That's it. That's what even sex is for bringing forth life. You know?
So, how long do you think, in your opinion, that
Eh?
one should get married after being in a relationship
Well, I
with
always,
your
well,
spouse?
I always tell myself that even before, say we can get married within 3 months. Are you like saying that's
No,
wait no?
that's
Are you
too.
you're gonna say that's too quick? I don't know you. You don't know me. Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't know me. I don't know you, but we know each other like how Adam knew Eve, though. So what's the difference? And if you're sharing a piece of yourself with someone,
3 months only. 3 months.
listen, no.
You
If you
never
have,
know you could have a cereal.
do you know that having sex with a person, yeah, actually, that's it. That's the most intimate thing you could ever done. You could never share anything more sentimental, more spiritual than sharing yourself with anyone, than having sex with that person.
Oh, I've gone over 3 months not having sex with someone.
Hmm.
For women, we think differently. We hold on to the cookie long.
Well, as I say,
Which it doesn't make no sense. 'Cause you can hold on long to it. As soon as he gets it, he fly the coop.
Exactly. But I'm just saying, a lot of times we say you see people together and they don't get married. But at times it is what it is because I've been in relationship with people, not people, with female, let me say not with people. With female, I was being together with her and I thought that I know. But it was a good decision. It was a good decision not to get married to that person. You get what I'm saying?
We know what you mean when you say people. We know you're talking
Yeah.
about the
Yeah,
opposite
it was a
sex.
good decision for me not to get married to that person, but that should be the aim. So sometimes the thing is, you have people or person that partner in your plans,
Mhm.
but that partner does not have you in his or her
Exactly.
plan.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? You be
Yes.
thinking to do the world for this person, and this person
Mhm.
just say, as soon as I see something else that looks better, I'm gone. You
Yeah.
know?
And
Yeah.
maybe not too. You can be still in it and feel you're in denial, or you could say, well, the person's gonna change, or you don't want nobody to know that you and the person breaks up. So you just keep on doing what you're gonna do.
Yeah, yeah,
In
yeah.
that toxic
Yeah.
relationship.
And I mean, if you're in a relationship and you see it seems that way, because you can know, you will know
Yeah, red flags are there.
the red flags, then don't get yourself entangled in that. Because the time when you become entangled, is when you actually sleep with the person. That's when you get that connection. The person feel all the right, you know,
Yeah.
to behave like they own you and all that. Because if you're dating a man and you never slept with him, it's easier for you to break off with him than when you sleep with him. When you sleep with him,
Sometimes it's not. How you can be so impact and in love with that
no,
person.
when I say break off with the person, when you sleep with that person, that's the time when you get entangled with that person. It is easier
And
to
you get
break off.
more
Yeah,
nutrient. Oh
it
yeah.
is easier to break off with the person, whether you want to leave or the person want to leave. Because a lot of times a woman would be with a man because she sleep with him. No, he don't want to leave her alone. Vice versa.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Then if you're
Mhm.
just dating and you say, listen, I mean, this is not going to go anywhere. It's very easy for you to go the separate way, but once you sleep together, you know. And what is getting to know,
I hate that word when I talk about dating.
yeah,
I think it's a relationship.
no,
People don't date
what they do.
once they get in. It's relationship.
It's not relation. When I said dating, the thing is with dating is a thing where
Like a
people,
couple of weeks. Yes, it's
no,
dating.
it
But
is
anything
actually
past
dating,
like
but
a month, that's a
what people,
relationship.
no, what people do when you're having sex, you're gonna have sex with the person during dating. That is not really dating. You get me? I say because dating should be you getting to know the person, going out, getting to know the person, not sleeping with the
Yes, I
person.
can understand. But when you beyond that, that should be a relationship, right?
Yeah. As I say, if it's more than if one sex coming in, that's a relationship. It can't be just dating. But people still use that. Oh, I was dating
I
her.
hate that word
She
dating.
was
I
dating me.
really do, personally.
That
Yeah.
is the reason why people, even Christian, would use the word courting because
Yeah.
they tend to because they use dating as in having
Just
getting
going
intimate
out
with each other.
having fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So Christian would say, I'm courting.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Because, for example, if I'm going to talk to this girl and she's a virgin, and then I'm going to take her virginity, then why am I not going to marry to her?
No, but suppose, nah, you not because you take us. I
No,
mean, who
but
took my
I mean,
virginity? I didn't marry them,
no,
so.
I'm just saying, in this time, you say, I meet this girl now at this time,
Mm-hmm.
and she's saving herself for marriage, and she thought that I would be the man for to marry her. Why would I want to take her virginity if I'm not going to marry her? Marry her. You get what I'm saying? And that is what she actually saving herself for marriage. So it's just crazy, human, selfish. Yeah.
I don't know.
But as I say, it's where it is where that society breakdown where a lot of us wasn't brought up the right way or
Well,
taught
that's
the
the
right way
Christian part of it.
because
Mm-hmm.
we should know that once you're talking to this person and you grow up, you're dating this person per se, you're dating to get married. You get me? I
Yeah.
say not just
Mm-hmm.
to taste the guinea and say this is sour and I don't want it, give me another bunch and you continue. You get me? I say, and before you know, all leave is just guinea stem.
Yeah, other people are picking at them.
Yeah, yeah. You have girls out there. For example, as I said, she's a virgin. You have sex with her. Oh, you didn't bother to marry her, so now she was talking to another guy. Before you know, her body count is all the way up, and she's still not married.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
I understand. Yeah,
And then this same man gonna say, "Oh, I don't want a girl with no high body count." But at
yeah,
the same time, she don't. You know, want a girl with no high body count. But then you're gonna sleep with her and make her body
mhm,
count even more higher. But you're not married to her. You wouldn't marry to her. It's just
yeah.
crazy. But you see, people, even females, especially some females, they tend to not hold on. You must stick with what you say. If you say you're gonna wait until marriage, then wait until marriage.
Why me have to taste it? Me have to taste it first. Me can't, Me have to see when me I get into it. Me sorry. I said that one time, much earlier in the life. I have
Hmm.
to know what it is because I don't, no,
I
no.
believe I believe
So you
that
would
we can.
believe that
I,
no
I
sex
believe that
prior to
we
marriage?
can settle for puss in the bag. I
No,
believe
me
that
no want no pussy in my bag.
if we talk, it's a lot of times people don't go. I mean, real deep. We talk about everything. There should be nothing missing. What's your
Yeah,
experience? What this? What that? Think about that. And that night will be even more awesome. You know, if I'm
yeah.
gonna buy a bunch of guinea, why am I gonna buy a guinea when I know that it's already sour?
Why? That's the same thing.
But
Me have to
yes, so
like
much.
I said, you have to
So,
know
so,
what it is.
so Dwight McDonald asks, at what age should someone get married? At the age of consent. Not 16 though. When you're an adult, put it that way. Let me not say the age of consent, but at the age that you're an adult, you know, you can have let me not say the age of consent because the age of consent is different. Because the age of consent in Jamaica is like 16, but you can have a driver's license and you can buy alcohol. That is just crazy. So let me say, when you're an adult, when you
You
can
know what I
when
think?
you can get a driver's license, you can vote and all of that. Then
But you know what I think, Dwight? You finished all it.
yeah,
Some of
yeah,
them want to override you.
hmm
He's saying at what age someone should get married. I
yeah.
don't think there should be an age factor. I think it should be when you're compatible with the person. So
No,
I think you should rule out age.
no. What is our
Because
age? Because some people tend to say, as I say, I've seen before,
mhm,
even my family, where persons say, "You're too young," but I'm an adult. And other times, I've seen people getting married young, but guess what? They
mhm,
had people there to bring them through, as in talking to them. Do you have
yeah,
issues? What's going on in your marriage? They talk to them. You get what I'm saying? But a lot of times, people get married young and they just leave them to grow on their own. You get
yeah.
what I'm saying? And it don't work. And they say, oh, you got married too young. No, they didn't get married too young. It's just that they didn't have anyone. I've seen in the church too, where because persons didn't agree for persons to get married, they leave them on their own, just young. They wasn't counseling them after they get married, and it didn't work. But then they have other people that they prefer, and they were young just the same, and they have always been there for them, and it worked. And they were young just the same, even younger, and it worked. You get what I'm saying? So it's about being there for them. You're adult. You and your husband, for example, you have your niece and your nephew, and you're and your husband. You take them and you counsel, you talk to them, you be with them all the time. If you tell them if they have anything to talk about or they have any issues, talk to you about it. You get what I'm saying? But instead of them have to work out things between each other all the time, then that's the reason why, they are young. They don't know.
Mhm.
It's a
But
learning
not
process.
everything I go want to like sexual thing. Suppose the person, this is where joy would come in.
No,
We're in heaven is joy when we need joy.
but I've seen
Suppose
where
the person like all you can eat buffet.
wait now.
I'm just sugarcoating. You know what I'm talking about.
No, but that's
I'm
what
not
I'm
gonna
telling.
say to the person, well, you know what? He likes to do this. What do you think? I'll be so embarrassed.
No, but there should not be embarrassed. That's the thing. adults talk about adult stuff. You ain't kids. Why would you feel uncomfortable to talk about that with another adult? That shouldn't be the case. Adult talk about adult stuff. The way you should feel embarrassed is if you're a child talking to an adult. And if you want to, and even if you're a child and you're asking questions, you're
Mm.
asking questions, it is good to know also. But if you are married and you don't know, you should ask. You shouldn't be embarrassed. You
No,
get
I
what
mean using the age category like between 18 to 20,
Mm-hmm.
and you like each other. And as you mentioned before,
Yeah,
it's good to have people to guide you along.
yeah,
And suppose at that point that one of the opposite sex, whether the man or the woman come up and say, well, you know what? I've heard about this, I've heard people talk about that. I would like to do it. Now
yeah,
you're gonna go to that person that gonna guide you and say, you know what? I've heard about this and he wants to do it. Look, you're 18 to 20, the both of you. So
yeah.
how do you deal with that?
For example,
Saying it to an
female,
older person.
the female will talk to the female and the male talk to the male. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, because I've seen it. I've seen male
So what
married.
if does it's just only one person, like a female now?
No,
That's
but
gonna count to both of
if
you.
if you're gonna counsel me, you're gonna have experience. Or you're gonna counsel me.
So
You're
suppose
not
you don't know nothing about all you can eat buffet.
you're not married. You're not supposed to counsel me. You don't know nothing. You can't tell me that you have experience in marriage. I've seen even people not getting married and say they are marriage counselor. If you're a marriage counselor, you should be married. You shouldn't just be reading from a book and study and tell me that, oh, you know now. Yeah, you know the theory, you should know the practical too.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, not just the theory, know the practical. Yeah,
One on one. One
right.
on one
You don't
experience.
tell me that, oh, you went to such school and you're good, you're a marriage counselor. No,
Mm-hmm.
you don't make you reading. No, you don't read. You need real life. You've been there and done that, so you can talk to me. You get what I'm saying?
Practical. Mhm. Where is Joy tonight?
Yeah,
But she
but as I
fell
say, still,
asleep.
what as I say now is the way that we were brought up,
Brought up.
and
Yeah.
as I say, but marriage, we should get married from right because, for example, if you're married and you're gonna wait until I am, for example, 50, and she's 45, and then we're gonna start having kids, that make no sense.
Yeah, that's true.
You get me? I say we should start in our early 20s,
Yeah,
and the kids grow with us. So by the time we reach in 40, 45, then our kids are going to high school.
exactly.
You,
Exactly.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
we hold on. If you look, a lot of people, you see people with their kids, they're like, is that your child? Especially females. And she say, yeah, that's my child. She's in her early 40s and her child is like 20. By the time
Yeah,
her child reach 23, 24, she's a grandmother or he's a grandmother.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That's
That's
true. That's fast. Yeah.
Yeah, you wait until you're way up in your 30s and stuff like that. You're getting married, and no, we should do it from early. Nothing is wrong with that. If I had known what I have known now, things would have been different.
You have about 10.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have
Or
population.
10. I would have been 10. No, I would have been 10, but things would be just different. But as I
Yeah.
say, it's the thing, that is the reason why kids growing up need a mother and a father.
Yeah,
You
they
need
do.
you need that in your life. So you're taught the right way. You don't have
Yeah.
to grow up and make mistake and learn from a mistake. That's not how
Mhm.
life should be, really. But that's how it is
Yeah.
sometimes because some adults don't make right decision. So it's like a chain reaction. It just keep happening. It happen to you and it happen to your child and your grandchild and your great grandchild. That shouldn't be the case. That's just crazy. And especially with black people. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially with black people, even Jamaicans. It's just crazy. Yeah. And
But
and then
this younger generation, when you look at them nowadays,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they have any form of marriage in their view.
Yeah, that's what
Because,
I'm saying.
like back in the days, you hear people getting married or they have
Yeah,
no freaking funeral. Since I've been here in Jamaica, Saturdays used to be days when people getting married. It's like
yeah,
Saturday's a day for funeral. And I'm
right.
like, I'm so sick and tired of every time I look around and hear that this one died, whatever. What
Yeah,
about a wedding?
yeah.
You know?
Girls wanna have a dolly body, and every guy want a
Exactly.
girl with a dolly body.
Exactly.
So that's the thing.
Yeah.
Just looking good, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
It is. It really is.
Yeah, that's the
It's a
problem.
shame. It really is a shame.
Yeah,
Yeah, it really is a shame.
yeah, and guys wanna have several different baby mamas.
Exactly. I'm not thinking about the
And he's the
destiny
man, and I
of the
mean,
kids.
people, his peers rate him, respect him, because he
Mm-hmm.
has several kids with different baby mamas and all that.
Yeah.
And growing up,
Mm-hmm.
your kid having several kids is not really a big issue. But when you have all of them in one home, if
Yes.
he's, you know, and they are
Mm-hmm.
growing up, but you leave them and they are growing up while growing
Right.
in several different homes. That's why society
Mm-hmm.
become like that. Even Jamaica,
Exactly.
these kids grew up without love. Some of them do grow up with love and they make bad choices, but a lot of them grew up without love, without mother and father.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even like myself, single parent, but then you learn to make, good
Make the
choice.
best of
Thank
things.
God I didn't go too far.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're
Yeah,
still young. You never can tell. You're still young, Oli.
yeah. When
If
I
we're
said didn't
talking
go
about
too far, I
you,
didn't
you're
I
still
didn't
young.
really stray that much from the path, you know.
Yeah.
We're gone all the way down and round,
Yeah.
my eyes are open still. Yeah, but what
Mm-hmm.
happened to those who were led astray, you know?
Exactly. Exactly.
'Cause you have to be in life, you have to be a leader, not to be a follower.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
these younger people nowadays, they have a different frame of mind. It's like the old thoughts and thinkings are totally different. Because it's like sometimes when I'm here and I watch the younger ones,
Hmm.
I'm like, you don't see them with no what should I say? No upliftment. It's
Because
like they're just the girls are even more worse than the boys, you
Yeah,
know.
because guess what now? Instead
Not
of the
good.
parents, instead of the parents at home being the role model, mother and father,
They're
they are
young themselves. They don't know
no,
better.
no, they are looking. The kids look to forward to social media influencers
Yeah,
or
the
are are
people.
are,
Mm-hmm.
are artists,
Mm-hmm.
as their influencer. So they want to be like that. They don't want nobody want to be like mommy and daddy. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Mommy and daddy is not the influencer. The influencer is on social media. So
yeah,
a girl want to be like that girl, and because I mean, you have grown girls in their 30s, going 40s, and you can tell who they are based on who they follow on social media, who they
yes.
want to emulate on social media,
Mhm.
based on who they follow, who they gravitate to.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you growing up now, you want to be like mama, like your mom, or yes, your brother want to be like your dad. He was a dad who grew up and taking care of his family. So he said, "This is what I
Right.
want to be. I want to work and take care of my family, support my family, be a family man." But them younger here, they want to drop them pants down and them bottom and have
Right.
money and the most girls like that artist or that DJ. So
Mhm.
now, as I say, the influencers are the one on social media, not
Yeah.
your mother and your father. You know what I'm saying? I
And
have
when you come up with that theological, they term you as, oh, you're old school, you're
yeah,
old,
yeah.
you're
I have
old.
no influencer.
Mm-hmm.
You get what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Yeah, I have no role model, to be honest.
Yeah.
No, I have no one to emulate. No, none. Because I don't want to be like people, because people fake. Those that they see on social media, they're fake.
Yeah,
They're
it's
so fake.
only it's only for view and money. And
Yeah.
these younger people, they're not seeing that.
They,
They
they wanna
just see that, oh, I should copy that
yeah,
style.
they wanna have a
Mm-hmm.
relationship like that social media influencer.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
They don't think about education first.
Yeah. I'm a fake joy. No, I'm not fake joy.
She just wake up. She just wake up.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're so fake. You see, grown ass woman with kids and stuff, and she's still wanna be like social media influencer. Grown ass man with kids wanna be like a DJ. Wanna live that life. I mean, it's just crazy.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I have no one to emulate. None. I am just a virgin of myself. Yeah,
Version or virgin?
a virgin of
Oh,
myself.
okay. Thought you said virgin of
No, no.
yourself. Just to say, maybe I said because Joy just told me.
Yeah,
Joy
that's
in says a
the reason why
virgin of himself,
I
but
listen
he
to
said a virgin.
I listened to one particular artist at one time, Vibes Cartel, and he was
Okay.
saying that parents then they don't understand that they are the one that fail their kids because
Yes,
they
I
make,
do.
they make it look like um they are the one that's singing and influencing their kids. Is what he was saying, that he was in prison and he grew his kids from prison behind the bars and they didn't go astray and do anything that they was supposed to do. Just imagine that.
Mhm.
And you are saying that, you as a parent saying that his music is leading your child astray. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Meanwhile, you're the one supposed to be bringing
Curving.
bringing up your child and curving a child, not expecting a artist to sing some nice music and they're gonna listen to it and behave nice. You
Right.
understand? No, you're supposed to grow your child and depend on no artists. So they are being influenced by artists. Yes, music is very influential if you allow it to influence you. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because music is the only thing that goes straight to your soul.
Yeah, that's true.
Whether you understand or not, you're just listening to music and you're not even thinking about it and you're tapping your foot or beating your hand. It is just music. You get what I'm saying? When you
Yeah.
actually you realize that your foot actually moving or your hand moving, it goes straight to your soul without even you really thinking until you realize that you're actually moving. Just the
Yeah,
beat,
that's true.
the
Because
rhythm.
sometimes even being here only, I don't mean to cut you,
Yeah.
and somebody might drive because I notice these taxis nowadays, they
Yeah.
have these loud music and this kind, when you listen to the words, you'll be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like they desecrating the female body, the things they talk about.
Yeah.
And yet still you find people jiggling the body towards the music,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
Girl come on pit pan you and kiss
Exactly.
me and I mean it's sometimes I do listen to the words. I'm like,
Yeah.
crazy. I'm doing a video, and the video is about cooking or whatever, and I mean that's how I feel and whatever. And people would choose not to watch that, but that 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 particular song would get millions of views,
Right, right.
and it's just crazy. Nothing positive. But
Mm-mm.
I don't beat down on the artists them at
Yeah,
times, because that's the way that they were brought up, or that's the way that they chose. That's their part. All of us are different part.
yeah,
Some will lead people to the path of destruction, and
yeah,
some will lead people to the path of light. You get what I'm saying?
mhm,
Everybody have their role to play in life.
yeah.
You
Because
get
with the music, what I notice is that the rhythm, the
yeah,
beat, the rhythm, it
because that's
is
what you
so enticing.
yeah,
And
that's
then when you listen to the word, you'll be like, what? Because the other day I was in the kitchen doing the dishes, right?
mm-hmm,
And then, because grandma is at the corner, so sometimes they have to stop and wait. And
yeah,
this guy drove up, he was playing this music. And I'm there jiggling my butt. I'm there winding up, getting my Jamaica wine on. But
mm-hmm.
when I listen to the like when it's really techy and you hear the words, and I'm like, I
So
ain't dancing to that nastiness.
so now look at it now. But if someone had saw, and must say like, seriously,
Oh yes.
that's what you really dancing to.
Hmm.
You get
Hmm.
what I'm saying?
And
Yeah,
I'm there. Hey, I'm washing the dish almost down to the floor, moving my little tushy and
yeah,
stuff. And when I come hear about what the man gonna do to the woman, PPP
yeah,
and gone, I'm like, no, no, I
yeah.
gotta stop because
It's crazy.
no, it is.
Yeah,
And
it's
this is what these people, and then they play these music in the taxi with the school children. So what you
yeah,
expect society to be? You
Yeah.
know, is what they. So it's exactly what
Because
you're
I say,
talking about.
but I say in life, as my pastor in Jamaica used to say, he say you can never stop birds from flying over your head. Birds
Yeah,
will always fly over your head. But guess what you can stop them from doing? You can actually stop bird from nesting in your head.
yeah,
Yeah, but you can't stop them from flying over your head. Yeah, so actually, wherever you go, you don't have to um be in it. You have to make a change. Wherever you go, you can't make the
yeah.
place get to you. You have to be the
Mhm.
difference. Yeah. So even if they are your kids and you grow your kids right, and they have to take the music and actually what you have taught them or whatever is if
Right,
they're gonna choose not to let that get to them, you're not gonna get to them.
right.
Yeah, because if
And
it's
the
just
rhythms
advising to
are
them,
so
for
good. I
example,
mean,
for
the
example,
rhythms. Why
no, for
can't they
example.
do?
I don't eat meat and I go around enough restaurants and they cook meat and whatever, but I'm not tempted to eat meat. So
Right.
it's a life lesson that you can actually, um,
Control.
I mean, do what you say, you put your mind, do what you set your mind to do and not do.
Self
And
control.
then it
Yeah.
become, yeah, self-control. And then it become your norm. People would say, practice become perfect. Practice don't come perfect because you're never perfect.
Yeah.
Practicing become your norm. So now it's normal for you. You get what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? It become your norm. So you can hear the music and whatever, whatever, but it's not getting to you.
Yeah.
Fish and
What
meat.
do I have to know? What do I have to know?
The meat that I eat are
What,
vegetarian, Joy.
what kind of wine we
Fish
can,
that I
what,
eat are vegetarian, rather. What kind of wine can you do no blessing? Yeah, she
what
was
kind of
doing
wine?
dirty wine. She
Moit
was doing
wine.
dirty wine, yeah, Joy. It was
Me
nothing
can
but
wine.
yeah,
Listen, me a Jamaican,
yeah,
hey,
but he
one
was
time
listening dirty
my
music, so it
mother
must
would
be
say,
dirty
what
wine.
happened to your waist?
Yeah. But it was dirty wine. A dirty music, I listen to a dirty wine.
Me a wine up, it was me there kitchen, and I wine up, me say, hey girl, wait, I'll come into the third person, I talk to myself, I said, can, but the old foot, I still got it.
Hmm, 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 hmm. So yeah, all foot. if
Yeah,
somebody call
of
it, if
course.
somebody they call it all foot, you take a offense to that though.
No, because I call myself first, that,
No,
so
if
that's
somebody have
okay.
said it, then you take an offense to it.
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
Yeah,
mm-mm.
yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah, I said fish and meat. It's
No,
flesh, yes.
not
It's
the fish that
flesh.
I eat, dry. Fish that I eat are vegetarians.
Yeah. Some what they call the people when I eat fish or meat? Vegans? What they call them only?
I
There are
think some.
some people don't eat
I
fish
don't
or
remember.
meat.
I don't remember it's vegan or whatever. Yeah,
I
some
think
people
they're
don't eat.
vegan.
Some people
Yeah.
don't eat fish nor people don't eat fish neither. Nothing like fish or salvage. Just vegetable.
But yet still then when I eat egg, that me
No,
not
no, no,
understand.
no, no. You can't. They don't eat egg either.
No? Okay.
Because egg is from chicken.
I know. I
So
know.
they're eating chicken. Yeah. But I'm not gonna get up and just eat be a vegetable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a goat or a cow. Uh, like I heard somebody say you can always eat goat because goat are vegetarian. All I eat is bush.
Yeah, but anything they say goat eat, human can eat. So,
Yeah, yeah,
no.
that's true. That's true. Yeah, man, but we can't in as I said, the way that we were brought up, that's the reason why a lot of us are not married today. Yeah. So it
I
was
think I'm
encouraged.
looking for a. Well, I'm not married. I'm looking for the same thing that I've seen in my parents. Maybe that's what it is, and maybe I'm trying to look at a more perfect person.
But there's
Because
no such
in
thing
my
as a
lifetime, I've been proposed to two twice,
blessings.
and uh,
Somebody once tell me that actually I'm looking
mm,
for a perfect person, but God accept me with all my flaws.
you have a point.
Yeah.
You got a point. You
Not
got a,
just not saying that you should just go take up somebody with a lot of flaws.
because you want to get married.
Yes. And you're desperate to get
Yeah.
married. Yeah. Because sometimes you will actually, if you don't mind sharp, you will feel desperate because I've seen people where people saying, everybody around me getting married and all of that. And that's the reason why they got married. I've seen this girl that I used to know, she got married, she got divorced and she remarried now. But she said all she wanted she just wanna get married, she wanna get married. And that
Yeah.
was,
But
and she,
I think that age play a major role
uh
in with one wanting to get married because it's like when you reach, especially over 50,
yeah,
in your 20s and your 30s. I can only speak for myself. I don't want to get married. I
yeah,
didn't want to get married. I didn't see the man that could fit that I want to be married to. But
yeah,
then in the over 50 now, I tend to be thinking much differently. But then again, what sort of hold you back also is that I can speak for myself, you have accomplished so much in life that you can stand on your own 2 foot, not feet, your own 2 foot,
yeah.
and then you have somebody come in and then just tear you down. It's like you tend to look
So,
differently, but then again you say to yourself,
yeah, but
why
that's
not
so
exclude
you're
those
saying
things
that
and just go for it?
no, but so you're saying that when you realize that you are independent, you're saying I don't need a
I'm not
man.
gonna use the word independent because you don't like the word independent.
That's the reason why
That's
you
why
didn't
I
want to
said
use
on
it.
your 2 foot.
That's why you didn't want to use it. But
Yeah,
I already see that.
right.
Yeah, I mean, because it is only natural, especially females. Males
Yeah.
too, when they realize that they have what they have, they don't want to settle in neither or
Yeah.
get married. They just want to have fun, you know. But
Yeah.
females know they like she don't see that man. No man is fit enough, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. But trust me, there is always because a lot of times we pass up people. Person did come into our lives. It's not that person did people persons did come into our life, but we just neglected and rejected them. I know they're happily
You
married.
think?
Yeah, I know they're happily married.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Marriage it is a serious thing. It is when you really step back and you look at
it
it,
is
it is a
serious, but
really serious, really
it is
serious
serious. But
thing.
the way we think of it will make it its seriousness seems also complicated.
Dangerous.
Yeah, and yeah, complicated. And people, I have heard people saying, we were living good, so why wanna get married and mash up a relationship?
Exactly. That's what I was saying before, where I know this couple, they've been friends over 30 odd years and they never
Yeah,
married. And they be
we-
like, what is it? It's just a piece of paper. Once we get married, then we're gonna be having seen all the flaws, the indifference
yeah.
of each other. So they
That's
prefer and they be living together,
but that's the reason why they
have
should get married
children,
because they know each other like that. So why not just do that?
and have grown children together. What
Yeah,
more do you want?
yeah. Joy, so what do you? Who do you do that to? Fire? I don't know. What we're talking about, Joy. Why do what to?
When I
Yeah,
know what you mean.
I've seen that people been together for so many years and they don't get married
Yeah, they don't get married.
because it's like they say they don't want to spoil the relationship by getting married. It shouldn't be spoiled. It should be
Exactly.
getting even stronger.
Well,
You
at
know,
least maybe they mean that marriage is a curse. That's the only way I can look at it.
that's how they see it. It's not that important. Yeah. So let's get married,
I
peeps.
love marriage. I believe in marriage, but
Yeah,
I don't
actually,
know.
when I heard people getting married or people gonna get it, it's like especially if they're young, I normally get so excited for them. It's like actually it's me. That's
Yes,
what I get. It
yes.
feels so good
Feel
because
like you want to. Yes,
I feel good for them, especially if they're young. I believe,
yes, you
yeah,
do.
just like Brain and Pinky because
Yes.
Brain didn't come to Cayman married. It's after his year, then they got
He
married.
met Pinky.
No,
Okay.
no man. He came here to her, yeah, and
Oh,
then
really? Okay. And
and
then
then
they
they get
got
married
married.
after.
That's
And I'm
nice.
like, yeah, because
Yeah,
but I love that.
yeah,
Yeah, and I always tell him that I love that. And here,
yeah.
half here, actually, I love seeing that. Marriage is a commitment. So if you don't ready to do it, if you don't
Yeah,
ready to
that's
do it,
true. It's a commitment. It is.
yeah, an adult should be able to make decision like that. Yeah,
I think I'm
'cause-
personally scared of marriage. I don't know. I think I need to talk to a shrink because something about me when it comes to marriage, I'll be like, I want to get married. I'm talking about me,
But
guys.
because
I
you're
want
not
to get married, but then when I really
what if
step back
what if it
and
don't
look
work?
into it,
And say, what if it don't work?
yeah, I'm looking at all the flaws,
And at
you
times
know,
you being per se single for a period of time, you get used to you
being
need you
on your
need,
own
you need
2 foot.
company, But then
Yeah.
when you get the company, you like, you don't know if you can manage this because
Yeah,
you've been single for so long. You
that's
can
what
kind
it
of get
is.
used to your singleness. But then
Get
if you
used to
stay single,
you.
if you stay single, then you realize that it's
Gonna be
important
alone.
companionship. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
As when somebody you had mentioned, so I'm not gonna call her name, when
Hmm.
she said something in regards to don't want to ended up being alone, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. People been with people, and I mean, marriage not working, but they don't want to separate because they don't want to be alone. And because
Yeah,
sometimes you see, after being with a person, some people don't want to leave because they don't want to start afresh.
yeah,
Because if I know you for 10 years now, and I stop talking to you, and to get to know another female, you're gonna take another time for me to get. And then if what if worse if I know we had mistrust after knowing you so long, then I had trust issues. You did something, I did some
right,
things. It's gonna become hard because I'm gonna like, I don't know this person. What is this?
right.
If I know you, if I'd known you for so long and you did that, what about this person? You get what I'm saying? And it goes vice
Mm-hmm.
versa. A female, same thing for a female too. She's like,
And then another thing too, what I look into, say you're married to the person, and then all of a sudden it's like, I'm not saying it's wrong, but
yeah,
then you get so complacent with the person, like you feel like you're brothers and sisters instead of wife and husband.
hmm
I don't want to feel like that when I get married. I want to feel the tingle. I don't want to feel like, oh, it's okay
but
because
if
as they
things,
said,
only way
uh,
it become like brothers and sisters is if you are not deeply in love with the person. You don't have deep affection. But if you have deep affection for that person, then you will
yeah, but
still
you have deep perfection. That's
you
why you
will
get married. But
no, you
then
will
what if you
continue.
get
No,
so
sometimes it's
complacent?
not deep affection. What
Oh,
it is sexual attraction.
oh, okay.
After a while, that fire cool because you have enough sex.
Oh, you're right. Oli.
Yeah, you have enough sex to know you're like, you just
Mm-hmm.
it's what it is now. You just talk, and the person been there, you been there, but that
Yeah.
fire just burn down.
You read Joy comment. Read Joy comment.
Sometimes I read Joy comment. Joy want to slap me going to wear some big panty for my husband when we married. Yeah. Yeah. No worry yourself, Joy. I personally want to know your husband because I will help him to slap you out of the Bible.
But not even that. We can't interject, Oli.
Only.
All you have to do get 4 string. I want balloon. And then she float away. Get my drift?
Yeah.
Yeah, get 4 string at the side and put one of big, them big what they call them balloon, them big high
Um,
low, low balloon.
I know
Yeah.
what you're talking. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, but if, as I said, if you have um real feelings for that person, then
Yeah.
that fire won't burn out.
Yeah.
Because as I say, a lot of us mix sexual feelings for love, and
Yeah.
it's not really
And it
love.
shouldn't be. It shouldn't be.
It is just sexual desire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it
And
is.
even as I say, that's why a lot of us don't end up getting married because you feel like you love the person, but by the time you start having sex before you get married to the person, and you don't want no more.
Yeah.
You got enough. So it's like one end up falling in love and one is not in love. You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Then one
But
one one feel hurt
mm,
because he or she is more in love. But
right.
you have quenched that thirst. So
Mm-hmm.
there's no desire no more.
Right.
Yeah, there's no desire no more. Yeah.
But she said what big panty sex, what would not think it. I've never tried that. Maybe I need to try that. I don't know about the big panty. Oh, what size?
What what
Like a 5X panty, Joy?
where there is big panty, there is also it can also be torn off or cut up or something. So you get rid of them. So if you have a drawer, you just burn them like a husband. You just burn them and you make sure you replace them though with some
No,
G's.
what you have to do, me have another idea, Oli. How
Yeah,
about you cut out underneath the crochet and turn it into one mini skirt?
yeah, you just burn them and and make sure you replace them though with whatsoever the husband likes. So she have
Oh,
no need but to put on one.
a big panty.
Because that's the next thing to again, because I've heard men talking about it. Even recently, I've seen a video where this guy was saying that when you look at this girl, she dressed up nice to go on Instagram. She put on her makeup, she put on sexy clothes, and she go on Instagram. And in the house, she don't look so enticing. So he was saying that you're doing all of this for your Instagram followers, looking nice for them, and you're not looking nice for me. And I mean, what sense it make?
That's a good one.
Yeah, but it's
Oh
true.
my God.
That's why I say people even the social media influencers, they live a lie because with their spouse they're not so hot, but they dress up hot and take pictures and put on Instagram. So you believe that that's how their entire life they're always looking so pretty and so nice. But no, she got on this big thing over her head and all of that, and she not looking sexy in the house. Yeah,
And facial mask going to bed with a
yeah,
cucumber over the eyes.
yeah,
And like, come on. That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. I like the tingle. I like a tingle in a relationship. When I'm not, you see the same feeling you felt when you first started. That's that tingle I want. But the minute you get into it and it will get boring and a lapse and because I've been in relationship before.
Big panty is
And
one
there
thing for the men, right?
eh, in the
And
beginning,
yeah,
it feels so good, you know?
yeah,
And
yeah,
then when it get like 2, 3 months after, the talk and everything just get boring. It's
yeah,
like, what
yes.
if we had gotten married? It would be like,
Yeah, so it was just, as I say, it was just that fire burn out,
yeah, exactly.
where the
Keep
fire
it
should burn.
going.
Yeah, keep the fire going.
Yeah, put some more charcoal or wood or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Something.
Keep the
Once
fire
in a
blazing.
while, go to one of them little cheap motel.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And go do it and come back out have a little drink. Just a pretend like on a a little cheat and a little quickie and all the different little thing. Put it
Yeah,
in.
yeah, but all of us have our choice, Dwight. Not all of us like big draws and stuff like that. Not all men. Some men, that is definitely a turn off. And a lot of you ladies who do it, then that's a way of, actually letting your man, looking outside with your big ass drawers, keep wearing it.
Well, you know something, I used to wear them big ones, but I used to wear it when I have my monthly. That's what you call it, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't see nothing problem with it. But I mean, if I had like my boyfriend, I ain't gonna wear no big or bangy.
Hmm.
I ain't gonna wear it. No.
It's not winter. Or you're gonna have that spread on.
Jay, well, wearing big or panty. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus God. No, we can't manage dry. I swear to God.
Yeah, so those who wanna wear it, continue to wear it. But guess what? Your man or your husband gonna look outside for some
But
girl.
Dwight look like he like it because Dwight says
Yeah,
nothing wrong with
but
big
but as I say no,
panty.
but as I say no, it's everyone have different tastes.
Maybe turn them on
Yeah, everyone have
enough
different
to
tastes.
grab.
But that's the reason why I say a lot of men they look outside because a lot of girls know this. So what they do, if you realize side chicks, they do all
Mm,
the things that the wife is not doing.
exactly.
That's what they do. They listen. They
Exactly.
listen to the man, and he tells them, "Oh, she's this woman come on and she ready this all big ass drawers, and she's not doing this. She don't cook and she don't this." And if the side chick start acting like the wife, as in
Yeah.
playing the
And
wife
it is
role. playing the
Right.
wife role.
Minute he come over, side
Yeah,
chick not wearing no panty.
yeah. And
One
she's
big
and
t-shirt,
and
wet
she's
it up.
yeah, and no
You know?
bra, no bra
Yeah,
either. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So
You
yeah,
know, come out there with some what you call it, cherry.
yeah. So that's
Cherry
exciting.
and what's something the name little white thing, the white thing that me I
Me
get
too.
something wrong with me,
Keep
you
it to
know,
yourself.
coming up brain out trip. Whipped cream.
Yeah,
Little whipped cream on the nipple and a chocolate and down at
yeah,
the navel for whipped cream and down there. So you know what I mean? Whip
mm,
it up.
yeah,
Make it thing hot. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Put some silk sheet on the bed. When I'm
So
not done, I'm not tear
if
it
you
off.
if you see your man sacrifice sometime, what he does is this: he work with it for a while until he's just tired of that shit. So take it from me. Yeah. Yeah, he's a star of that shit. Yeah. And you're gonna get some sexy ass girl. Yeah.
Exactly. You will like,
You
well,
stay there saying, oh, you're a woman and you feel comfortable in your big ass drawers. Continue wearing it.
holy fire.
Continue
You
wearing
can't
it.
say you
Just
see the
continue.
word because listen, God, if you had it bigger.
Yeah. Men, I mean, he's coming home and he's sleeping beside you. So of course you're gonna have sex. So you believe that, oh, he loves it. He loves it. He doesn't loves it. That's your
That's
belief.
a big turn off.
Yeah. So
That's
when
a big
you
turn
reach certain age, you don't need to do G string. You stay there. If I see some ladies up in them 70s and more, them enticing them spouse or the younger boys them with and then they're not wearing a big ass dress. So why you gonna put on some big ass dress? What about
Why?
what? Yeah, you continue. Your man work with it for a while because he needs sex, but after a while, you're gonna be like so boring to him.
I'm
You
big
might,
enough.
you
No.
might, that woman might even think there's something wrong with him because at some point, when she go,
Why?
that you can't even stand up for her.
Why?
Yeah, being at but
Why?
not all the while. Exactly. Yeah, because I've seen men, I've seen female complaining about men too. I mean, that the man can't stand up and whatever, but yet still, that man is standing up for someone else. So,
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly. 'Cause you wear too much of them big drawers.
yeah,
So
that
you
person
want the man to do.
is just
Eh,
not a turn on. It's like he's dead to her, but
exactly.
not dead to the side chick.
Exactly.
Yeah, he can go all night with the side chick, but he goes one round with you and that's it.
Not even go half around and just look for you and say, you know what?
Yeah,
Johnny boy just look down south instead of north. Johnny boy don't want go neither west nor east and just gone south.
yeah. See, sometimes because people don't complain, you might believe says that person's okay with that. Did you ask him?
She said about him but with a big grief.
Big
But
brief. I haven't.
and
I don't
them
know
can
about.
put on
I
the little speedo.
I don't know about men because I don't sleep with men, Joy. So I don't know about that.
But men can wear the little speedo. Yeah, you have
Me,
some
me,
sexual
me personally,
clothes that men can put
me
on.
personally, I
Right.
don't even like brief. I haven't wear brief in ages. I don't like brief. As a brief is a whole man. You have tight boxers, no, but those brief thing that's outdated, antiquated. Yeah,
Brief antiquated.
yeah, it's outdated, man. Talk about brief.
Brief
Yeah,
a big dress.
yeah, exactly. You have even old men nowadays, and they wouldn't even want to wear that either. No, they want to wear things
I
that
don't
are.
know what kind of men that Joy associate with.
I don't.
You know them big brief and she wear big drawers. That
Exactly,
is some sight enough for your bedroom.
exactly. I know what
Maybe
you're talking
they
about.
kinky.
Yeah.
Enough room for whipped cream and all and something there. And
Hmm.
maybe them, hey, Oli, what just come to me? Maybe them a play hide and seek. That
Yeah.
big drawers. You think you
Exactly.
can find this?
Mhm. Well, I saw in the live peeps because I'm going to go on the road shortly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like 9:30 now.
9:30.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
9:30. So, I mean, when I come next time, I expect you all to have a topic, especially blessings.
But I did interject a few topics. I was the only one talking.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
going to go.
me and you. And
That's good.
every time we can have,
But as I say, in the coming months, a lot of things gonna change.
Okay.
Yeah, as in you guys gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do live as often. Or
Whatever, as long as you come on.
yeah, yeah, yeah. As in using this app that I'm using.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as long as this service is good, network is good
Yeah.
wherever I'm at. Yeah, yeah. Because I'm traveling, I'm going back to Africa.
Okay. Me
Yeah,
not come with you. I
you
tell her
know,
that one time, so me
your
not
your
coming.
ticket has really had already been
Oh
bought.
yeah, yeah. Me not come. Joy said, what you going on the road to do? Joy, I get jealous.
Yeah, I'm going to look
Joy,
a girl. I'm going to look a girl not in a big dress.
Listen, don't make me happy. I'm never gonna run too much together. You tell me he's not gonna look. You're gonna look a girl. No,
I'm
that's
going to look a
that.
girl in a G-string dry. Yeah,
Joy,
no big,
I get jealous. I
no
say
big.
you're going to look. I'm gonna check your mystery lady.
Yeah, Mr. Lady. Yeah, I wish. Yeah,
Who
I wish.
want to
Yeah,
see the mystery
yeah, I
lady?
wish show her feet like my friend. Big up D Monga. I said D Monga. If you watch, I don't know if you guys watch.
Let me not say something. Say she get married or she married or something.
No, she's not married. She just I was having a blast tonight. Okay, okay, allergy. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she have this
Good
muzungu now.
night, Ali.
She have a
Yes, I
muzungu.
want Mozungo, yeah.
Yeah, and it's to see
Let
she's
me
just showing
make
his feet and stuff like that. She's not
she
showing his face as yet. So
so
that's
to Tina.
so that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I don't know. She and Kina was together.
Of course they were together.
I
I was
I
the love of her life.
I didn't know that. I didn't see that. They have never
Hmm.
said that.
Yeah, oh yes.
Probably they say it to you. They didn't say it to me.
Say
You see,
to me, I only see it
people
on.
want people can sue
That's
me.
how I got to you
Big up yourself.
because the manga.
Dope she have no. Yes, I'm gonna show my Mr. Lady. I'm gonna show her feet and her hand and so forth until long after when I start getting more views.
Which one? The mystery lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, mama, I want to see complexion of her foot.
Yeah. You want to
And
say
I
complexion?
can't tell who it is. Yes.
Oh, okay. We
So
will see.
just answer with one question. Is she in the Cayman Islands? Don't tell
She's
me, but she's in
she
the planet of the world.
yeah, she's in the planet. She's on the hurt. She's on hurt.
I can't deal with you now. I can't manage her.
She's on hurt. Honestly. So you will see my Mr. Lady soon. Her feet and hands and stuff like that. Cause that's how
You know,
YouTubers are.
one woman, and you never call her your mystery lady. You
Mr.
always
Lady.
call her by her name. So then all of a sudden, this
Well, guess what? No,
mystery.
no.
Yeah, and maybe
Sometimes,
I same person yeah talk.
well, sometimes your past is just your past. People
She's
become your
not
ex.
no past. She's
People,
not
be,
no
people
past.
become your ex. You know what your ex is? Your ex mean that it was wrong.
Your ex was your child's mother.
Y- Your ex become your ex. Why you think your ex? Ex is when you're going to school, they put
Mm-hmm.
X. X mean what was that? It's wrong,
Max is wrong. Yeah.
right? So the X is a X. This one is special blessings. Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you with a little love. Joy instead because
She was asking where on hurt, where on hurt, in the center of the hurt. The center
well,
of
she not the equator. Because the center of the earth is the equator. Remember, I'm a bright girl. I went to school and
yeah.
I lived. I
That's
didn't play with the boys when I
you
went to
we know that
school.
the center of the earth is somewhere in
The
Kenya.
equator,
In Kenya.
Ecuador,
No,
Ecuador.
it's
The
between
center of the
Kenya
earth
to.
is, uh
If you go to Kenya, you can see it.
the center of the earth is where the equator is.
Yeah, but if you go, yes, exactly. But if you go to Kenya, you can go there. You are in the center of the earth. Some part
So
in
that
Kenya.
means to say she's African.
Well, you never can tell.
Well, African by descent.
Yeah, we're
African by descent.
we're
Well, when
all
I get up in your personal
you
affairs,
know
see
we're
what
all
you
African
do.
by descendants, though, by
We
descendants.
are.
Yeah,
We
whether
are.
you're black
But
or
what
you're
about me? Me mix because my father people are from India.
no.
My mother is from like Irish white plus
Listen,
black.
listen,
So
listen.
what am I?
Whatever your nationality is or your color is, we are all descendants of
My
Africa.
nationality is Jamaican.
Wherever you are from, if you're even white, your descendants is from Africa. Trust me. We came from
Okay.
there was just one race. That's the human race. We all came from one. Trust me.
But we came from the west coast of Africa according to history, and that would Ghana.
Yeah, if
So
you
that's
come from
where
the west
our
or the
offsprings are
east, whether
from.
you're black or you're white, we are all
Mhm.
from Africa. Trust me, we are.
I know that.
Yeah,
But you know what, guys? I'm so sorry that my ancestors went through all of that turmoil, to get to this world. Because when you really look back, you feel pity for them, you know. And I
beautiful.
wish that we could go back and check the records and see who our real forefather is. But then I can't just think about Africa alone because I have to think about India with the indentured slave. That's where my father people are from.
But
And
you're not getting it. What I'm saying,
I understand.
all those lands were barren lands, was empty. People migrate from Africa. That's just it. Those you ever see some Indian and they're like black, black, black.
Yes. Oh, yes. You're really black, deep
Yes. So
black. Yes.
all of us, white,
Yes.
everything come from
Yes.
one race. So
But
those one
so
race.
funny. My
Yeah.
brother went to India and he says, when you see the real black Indians, the ones with the light skin tend to discriminate against them.
Yeah, that's how it always been. That's just
Isn't that
human
something?
mindset.
Wow, that's really ridiculous. It is.
Yeah.
It is. But Joy, she said she come from a woman. Lord have mercy.
Well, peeps, thank you all for liking and sharing and commenting and joining tonight. Yes. Until
Mhm.
next time. Yeah.
Yes.
You got to
Wow, good.
yeah. All right. Take care of yourself. Bless up.
Okay,
Peace.
love you, Holy Fire.